Oh god, I hit things. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Hi. Sorry. Delay. Things happen. Hello. Look at my new sweatshirt. It's beautiful. I love it. I missed some stuff. Wartburg, thank you for 77 months. Dear fucking lord. That's so many. And Carl with 45 is also so many. Oh, 45 in a row, 47 total. Excuse me. I read it wrong. That's insane. And Sassy was 78. These numbers are stupid. These numbers are stupid. This is insane. This is insane. But also, thank you. Even if it's fucking... Where's my tier? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. We're okay. And Ashley was 64. It is many. There's so many. Oh my god. Fellow flops? I don't know what that means, but, like, I'm also not going to argue it. It feels correct. It feels correct. Anyways. I'm getting the TR. I'm getting the TR on my headset, and then I will be able to hear things. Oh, we've started a hype train. We've started a hype train. If anybody else wants to get to board that before it pulls out of the station. Is this the way I do this? I feel like it's been forever since I've... That also feels accurate for the day. Let's just be real. It's been a week. It's been a week. Oh, hi, sweetie. How's my favorite nephew? He's trying to share his cracker. Nom nom. Give me the cracker. Nom nom nom. I'm being insane. Let's see. That's how these buttons work. All right, we're good. We got there. Nailed it. Okay. Choo choo. Choo choo indeed. All right. We got this. Right. My brain is not braining, so this will be great. Anyways, the sweatshirt's beautiful, and I love it so much. And it's also very soft, which is a great bonus. So there's that. I did specifically flip my camera just for this stream, just so that way it read the right way, because I can't imagine trying to read this backwards. So when we get into the game, the camera will be flipped to the other side, so that way the mic is in the right corner. So then it'll just look like gibberish to anybody who wasn't here at the start. So, any poodle. Farron, don't you that can't be real, right? That's not a thing that happens, right? If that's a thing that happens, we're quitting right now. Here for D&D talk time tonight. I don't know if there's going to be too much, at least from us, on D&D time. Because I remember last time D&D time was a lot. But we haven't had Breach since then. We've had one game of the one that James plays in with me DMing. God, my hair is so fucking long. Remember when, like, my hair is up in a high ponytail. Remember when my hair just down was shorter than this? Jesus. I've really liked the crazy ponytail, long hair thing I've had going on for the VTM streams. We will talk about the VTM game, but we have to wait till James is here, obviously. Can you imagine how mad he would be if he comes in and is like, no, we've already talked about it. He'd be so mad. Oh, man. Carl is D&D talk. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean, if we're saying, like, if D&D talk time, if the 9 p.m. cutoff is not just D&D talk and it is all tabletop game talk, then yes, then that makes sense for that sentence. I feel like it's two different things. So we'd probably, but you are right. You're probably right. I should just leave all of it for 9. Fine, whatever. My hair's so cute. Thank you. It's a little bit crazy because it's been so rainy here. But I'm trying to enjoy it being down and straight for as long as I can. So, first we do, we'll make the joke. We'll tell them that we already talked about Vampire the Masquerade. And then he'll go, oh. And he'll be dead silent, and then I'll feel bad and go, I'm just kidding. But nobody tell him. We're so mean to James. That's what he gets for making us play this game. I was just like making this play this game without him for an hour every week. But then I realized I could just stop the sentence. And it still applies. Oh, God. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching GDQ last week. Sorry I didn't stream, but I wanted to watch GDQ. The Majora's Mask run continues to baffle me. The Mario Lost Levels is always interesting. The Ocarina of Time was just a weird category I'd never seen before. And I kind of want to go back and watch it again. There was one, I posted it in the Discord while it was happening. I just like usually have GDQ on in the background when it's live, just cause like why not? And there was a run that I wasn't like it was just gonna be there. It was not anything I was like super, I wasn't like, oh, I want to watch this run. Called well, where is it? Let's see. Scrolling. I'm gonna find it. This is me complaining about the timing in Majora's Mask. Origami. It was a relatively short little run. The commentator and his couch, the runner and his couch were like so genuinely funny. And it's not like they came into the run like having bits prepared. It was just the way they reacted to stuff was just genuinely fun and funny. And I laughed a lot during that one. So yes, yeah, fair. And I took last week off for GDQ stuff. Cause Wednesday night was like the Ocarina of Time run. And I was like, I would like to watch that. So we just did Mario 64 on the drum set was insane. If you guys didn't see that, even if you're not usually into speed runs, you should go to the Games Done Quick YouTube after this stream. Be here, be present in the moment. But later, you should go onto the Games Done Quick YouTube and look for the Mario 64 16-star drum percent run that they did. I thought when they were saying, oh, drum percent, I expected it to be like the Donkey Kong bongos. Like, that drum. And I was like, I don't know how you play a 3D game with the bongos, but I'm like really excited to see it. I hope that incentive gets met. And they met the incentive. And spoilers, it's not the Donkey Kong bongos. It's a whole ass actual drum set. Like, actual drums. Not like rock band drums. I mean, you go to a concert and there's a guy on stage with drums. He explains it at the beginning of the run before he gets started, but like, there's like 4 drum heads and those are assigned to like the cardinal directions. And if he like plays on the drum, he'll go that way. And so if he wants to go diagonal, he's gotta like hit 2 of them. But if he hits the rims, those are the C buttons in those directions. And he had like 2 foot pedals and 2 cymbals, and those were done to like B and A and Z. And he did a 16-star run, which is already like a precise fucking category to run. I could have all the time in the world and an actual controller and not be able to do the run half as well as he did, playing some goddamn drums. It was the most insane thing I've ever witnessed. And so, like, I was watching that, and Jackie texted me about something else, and I was like, hey, here's the answer to your text, but also, are you watching this GDQ run right now? So that's why she ended up watching it. She was like, because you said that without any introduction, I feel like I have to. And she immediately turned it on and was like, what the fuck? There was somebody else I was talking to, and I was like, hey, you should be watching it. Oh, it was my boss, my TurboDork boss. I'm trying to fix my footrest. It's not getting fixed. God damn it. I'll figure that out later. Because I had GDQ on at work during the day, and they were talking about the incentive for drum percent, and he's like, what's drum percent? I was like, I think it's the Donkey Kong bongos. And he's like, oh, that'd be wild. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, let me know if they hit the incentive, and I'll turn it on later. And I was like, sure. So I get home, and that pops up, and I was like, hey, Greg, the run is on. It's actual fucking drums. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, turn it on! 3 minutes goes by, and I just get, what the fuck? It was great. I also love that I have this kind of relationship with my boss. It's dope as hell. I was listening to that when I was getting the mail, and he was like, it's actually easier and faster to use drums. And I was like, for you, maybe. Right? Like, I'm so jealous of people who can, like, for me, using a controller is muscle memory. Of, like, you do, and, like, not even muscle, it's muscle memory of the controller, not muscle memory of the game. And I feel like there's people like him who's like, there's muscle memory for the game of being like, at this exact moment, I need to do this exact movement. And you can give them any form of controller, and they can do the thing because they know the movement for the game, not the movement as it relates to a controller. For me, it's all based on the control. It's, yeah, I need to go, I want to go find his YouTube channel, because, yeah, he's done, I didn't know he'd done Hades, I knew he'd done Halo, he did Breath of the Wild, was another thing he talked about. The very first one he said he did was Ocarina of Time, and I was like, I need to go see all of these things. Insane. Absolutely insane. So, that was last week, and I just had my mind blown constantly. So yeah, so there was that. And so now we're back, and so this is our first post-Palace stream. Granted, like, we finished the Palace at the beginning of the last one, and we did a couple days in-game, but we haven't gotten to the fallout of we've hit the deadline kind of thing and see what happens. So, can't wait to see how that goes. Yeah, so as soon as I didn't unbury my controller. My desk is a fucking mess right now, because I've been doing many, many things at my desk over the last 2 weeks. I've got my D&D game dice here. I've got my other D&D game dice here. And then I have all my VTM dice are still in my dice tray. I've got my VTM papers. I have my pile of notebooks because I was trying to find something for dice stuff the other day. I got my planner pile because I was filling that out the other day. Yeah, I need to finish updating my actual, like, calendar on my wall. Everything's great! I don't know if you saw my clarifying message. My Bosch Russ comment was a joke. Thank you for saying it again, because I did not see your follow-up. I did get immediately distracted and forgot I was upset about that. So I'm glad to know that, like, at 3 a.m. I won't sit bolt upright going, fuck! I don't know if that was true or not. So we're fine. So we're gonna do the thing. Let's get into the game. And we'll see what happens. I know we're gonna be heading into cutscene hell. So I don't know what will happen as far as all of the various story times. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. You didn't unmute. Okay, something somewhere is muted, and it'll probably be James. Let's be real. Let's just look real quick. Just gonna check all my little tabs. Just gonna check all my little tabs. Check that one. Check. Interesting. Check. No, the things that would mute James are not done, so it's probably fine. Everything's great. So yeah, so we'll figure out how to fit in stories around cutscene hell, because we do clearly have to talk about Vampire the Masquerade. I think that's the one topic I know we gotta do. Is there anything interesting about the number 41? It immediately precedes number 42. That's interesting. Also, hi Banana, thank you for the 41 months. It's so many months. How are you doing? How are you? How's the Banana Bunch? Oh, it's a cheers! Oh God! Cheers! Cheers! I was not prepared. Oh, I just saw Hey before cutscene hell. I know you tried to warn me. I didn't see it. This is the danger of all the stuff. Okay. We're here. God, it's so much. Hey, we're level 42! It's a good number. Okay. Let's do the things. Okay. I have a text. No. What do I want to do with my evening? Because, yeah, I can't get to... I think we figured out, did I finish Maruki's social link last time? I feel like we finished that one, and we just want to hang out with Robbie Damon. So I feel like we're okay. I could work on... I know I want to work on coffee and curry. Which one is more of a big deal right now? A popcorn bomb? Large tin of caramel popcorn restores 100 HP to all eyes. That's a great bit of popcorn. I imagine it's one... Yeah, a large container of caramel. It's got to be one of those big tins. One of those big ones you get around Christmas and stuff. Speaking of Maruki, I made a comment to my friends. I know I'm putting the emphasis incorrectly on his name, and at this point I'm committed, so I'm just doing it. I made a comment to my friends in confidence that he is fine AF. And they all disagreed and said he was mid. He's got a very... Here's my problem. Is I would describe, if I had to describe him in a physical level of attractiveness, I would say he's cute. And that's not, you know, like, he's adorable. He is, I look at him and I go, aw, like, that, I feel like he needs a teddy bear and his juice box. He does not come across as an adult at all. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Chloe, are you gonna be here for Super Bowl? You don't have to answer in the chat if you don't want to tell people your travel plans. But I hope you're gonna be here for Super Bowl, especially because, God, this Sunday is gonna be so stressful in our house that the Lions are in this championship game. And if they do actually beat the 49ers and go to the Super Bowl, this house is gonna... The Super Bowl... Every year, Jeff and I, we host a Super Bowl party, and I'm putting that in air quotes because it's literally just like 8 people. It's like we like you guys. We like watching sports with you guys. It's just this group. But it's always a great time because I get to watch a bunch of people be stressed about it. It's usually Christian and or Nick. More Nick than anything else. But there's a potential this year that we've got a Jeff stress. And it would be something. Okay. I got so distracted by so many things so immediately. I was starting to look something up on my phone and I don't remember what it was. So we're gonna go back to looking for coffee. Okay, coffee. I've got 4 coffees and I've got 2 curries. Hard maybe, I'll message you back. Okay, totally fine. Okay, this is 100 soda pop to 1. This is 20 to all. I feel like I want more coffee then. This is like a in the fight problem. This is a in a safe room problem. So maybe we'll do curry. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe there's not stuff in the fridge. All right.
What do you want to do?
We'll make curry. Oh, I can pay a bunch of money and have the teacher make me curry. That's a sentence that, if people haven't been here, do not understand. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Sure.
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Oh, she's off today. Now I feel bad. You could have just worn normal clothes. You didn't have to show up like this. You didn't have to do that. No one else is... Oh, God. Oh, look at her go. All right, so I think I need to sell my shit. Who knows this game? Where do I go sell? Where do I go sell some? You guys stop it. Calm down in the chat. Oh, Chloe, I feel like you need to see it's gonna be backwards on this camera. Hold on. We're gonna lose audio for a second. Look at my sweatshirt. Anybody who showed up late, and also Chloe. It's fucking beautiful. And I just needed that scene. Oh no. Oh, I hit buttons. I hit more buttons than I meant to. Okay, we're good. Everything's good now. Hey, people who know this, the gun guy. The gun guy is where I sell stuff? That doesn't feel right, but okay. Yeah, I know I need to sell the treasure, but okay, it's the gun guy. So we'll go to the gun man. Hey, buddy. Yes, me again. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you about the things. Yeah, I do want to sell all of my treasure. Okay. 61,000, that's pretty good. I feel better about giving my teacher 5K to make some fucking curry. Alright.
Come again.
Yeah, I'll deal with that shit later. I guess I will... Because I can't see anybody I want to see, so I'll go make coffee. So now I get both. Brew coffee.
Hey.
Oh, fuck that! That's rude. Why can't... I don't even have to be in the kitchen for that. All right. Well, shit. Okay. I need more books. Liz sent me a whole list of places I can... Your giant made outfit is taking up too much. Yeah, that skirt poof is too huge. Liz sent me a list. It's funny you're written out in my head of places I can buy books. God, when was the last time I DM'd lists on Discord? We DM in other places. All right, there we go. There's that. Pins, pinned messages, book locations. Okay. There's a bookstore on Central Street. Okay, Carl. Rein it in there, buddy. Oh, bookstore. Here we go. You have books?
Welcome.
Fuck.
It's really cooled down recently. It's getting a little colder.
It's pretty cold, isn't it?
That lets you feel the atmosphere of the antique book town. Maybe this will give me information about other places to buy books. I will actually buy that one. Okay. Well, that didn't help. I also ran into that problem with the Burger King maid outfit. Serves you right. Musty Pages isn't my stripper name. I got a lot of questions and feedback about that, but okay. Okay, sports store in the Underground Mall. Oh, there's a thing. James told me about soda pop on Sundays. There's a thing I could do. I wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it down, though? Smart Jen would have put it in this notebook. Did Smart Jen put it with the rest of her, persona notes? No, she didn't. Shit. Okay, Musty Pages is a drag name. That I can get behind. If someone can figure out, there is supposed to be, I think it was something revolving sweet potatoes. There's supposed to be someone I can buy a soda pop item from on Sundays. I remember that very specifically. But not specifically enough to know which city it's in. Sweet potatoes is in my neighborhood? Okay, that would be great. Let's see. Oh god, my phone vibrated. Oh, perfect. I got an email about a commission request that I'm very excited about. I can do a whole bunch of character dice. Okay, so no, I don't think there's any new books anywhere. I think I'm just wasting my time.
Come on, tell me.
I have no idea.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll go home. Okay. Across from the med clinic. So I'll go to the clinic. Oh, I didn't want to, like, be in here. Oh god, how do I leave? I thought it was gonna plop me outside. Okay. So, this is the clinic. Right across is a movie place. Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening here? What? What? Okay, I was just looking for sweet potatoes, but now I found a man I want to push down some stairs. Alright. Well, he's there. I thought it was supposed to, when isn't he supposed to be? I thought it was on Sundays. I want sweet potatoes. Ooh, salmon, stacked items. Alright, well, hey, what's in here? Okay, well. What a fucking constant waste of time. What do you have?
What would you like?
I don't think I need any of this. We all have those days. Alright, well, this was just a fucking... It's some great vegetables. Yeah, I guess... Okay. I guess I will... I guess I'll laundromat. That none of these are the buttons I want. I could walk there, but I'll get lost. Let's wash some shit.
It's finally started cooling down.
Sure. Run it. Let's go. It's afternoon, not evening. Fucking, are you kidding me?
Hey,
James lied to me again. First he tells me that the one wave of guys in Okumura's palace is weak to gun, and then he's like, oh, you can get soda pop from a sweet potato guy on Sunday nights. A fucking dare.
Oh. And finished. Let's head back.
Is SP? Yes! I don't remember what happened.
Hi.
Oh my god, I hate it. I don't remember what happened during Persona 4, but HP and SP became Harry Potter and Soda Pop. So, that's that. No, that's true. No, first, yeah, I guess no, if we want to be really legitimate, if we want to really get this, first he said Persona 4 was going to be fun. That's what it was. He said he genuinely thought that I would like Persona 4 because the complaints I had about Persona 5 were things that didn't... He was like, he used the word fixed. He goes, I realized it was beforehand, so never mind. He's like, they made it worse for Persona 5. He was like, I think you'll enjoy Persona 4. He knew I wasn't going to like Persona 5 after that happened. First he said I was going to like Persona 4, and then he said the Okumura thing. In between he said I was going to like Vampire the Masquerade, and we'll address that claim later. So... That's what Reddit says. Can Redditors be trusted? Also that. Yeah, Flash, that's the reason I have it. I would just like, I'll say HP, but I still make the soda pop joke. Because fuck Harry Potter. More specifically, fuck J.K. Rowling. But, Adam mentioned calzones earlier, and I can only think about the delicious one I had when I was in California, and I want it so badly. I'm so sorry that has happened to you. Yeah, like, I can do the vending machines. Oh, it is Sunday. They've probably restocked now. I clear it out pretty much every time I can. But it's only 5. It's like, I want like, good, hard-hitting soda pop, items. Honey pot, no. Doesn't feel right. I got a curry. Oh, God. Who could it be at this hour? Found an awesome magazine. If tomorrow off for health and sports. Sure, that sounds made up. I don't like that. She found an awesome magazine that'll get my adrenaline pumping. It's not as good as going to Dome Town with Gwen, but, you know. Incredible. God, I haven't played Beat Saber in forever. I should do that.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I can... Yeah, let's decorate because I have my souvenir... Oh, it's very large. That's my gift from Gwen. It's... Wow, I thought it was a small thing. So... Anyways, we're gonna leave now. What do I want to do with my day? I think if I leave here, I lose access to her. Oh, I can probably finish out use case stuff. So we'll do that, I suppose. Or do I want to do Futaba things? Maybe I want... She's here. Oh! Oh, yes! Let's increase my proficiency. Let's do that.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright!
Kind of bold for the game to schedule this, like, on what would be the final day. If... Oh. A two-handed mouse? That seems so unnecessary. This keyboard is too curvy. Dude, the keyboards that are like two separate split things, those break my brain. I'm sure it's better ergonomically, but I think that's how I find out that there's something about how I type that's not quite correct. And there's probably a key that I'm hitting with the other hand that I'm not supposed to be, just out of habit. And I would have to figure that out. But I can't... Just like every time I see those, I was like, that does not seem like it should work. Even though logically I also know exactly why it does work. I'm gonna guess this is a guy who's been interested in it.
Really?
Oh, perfect! Oh, what dumb amount of money is this about to cost? Oh my gosh. It drives me crazy. So, like, vertical monitors kill me. When somebody's got a vertical one next to a horizontal one, I can't with that. It looks insane. I understand why... Like, for a while I didn't understand it, and now I get it. Like, for anybody who's like coding, you want to be able to see like more of the stuff, or like whatever. That's fine. I understand the value of a vertical one, but also I don't understand. I can't. What are you doing? No. Yeah, absolutely not. Cool. I just read about computers. My proficiency went up. If it had actually fully ranked up right then, that would have been incredible. What about two vertical monitors on either side with a horizontal in the middle? What? That's serial killer behavior. That's what that is.
That's... Hey...
Gee, oh my god. We decided the... Yeah, only coffee.
Really?
Let's do that.
Yep.
I feel like she's hitting on me. Have I not? I'm gonna do it exactly as I was taught. And then I have questions about how soulless apparently normally is.
So good. It's so good.
I want to know what the reaction would have been if I had put some love into it. I do really want to know. What about two horizontal, one on either side of a vertical monitor? Oh god, I feel like that's actually worse. I do think that's worse, Carl. Yeah, two coffees. Hey, 3 music notes. Don't let Sojiro hear you say that.
Bye now.
Now that she's all hopped up on coffee. All right, you go hang out with him. All right, here we go. Here we go. My father will be holding an urgent press conference. Okay, so he's not dead yet.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
8 p.m. tonight. Okay. That's a very long way away. Of course he's not going to talk about the mental shutdowns. He didn't even know it. He just knew... I mean, I guess he did know someone to contact, but it's... Yeah, no. Okay, do you think he's going to die before the press conference or during the press conference right before he says anything useful? I feel like, actually, maybe it'll be during the press conference. He's going to say something about having a change of heart, and then he's going to keel over. I think that's the most opportune time for it to happen. Because it straight up implicates us. Oh, God. Something on your... So yeah, so we're all together. Oh, God. This is gonna get worse. There's some business up there. What the fuck does that mean? Why is no one questioning why she's got business on the school rooftop at 8 p.m. at night? Why is nothing happening with that?
Wait, if he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
Oh God, exams are coming up. Fucking hell.
I just remembered.
Oh boy. Alright, since Flash brought up everybody, what was your first anime crush? Mine was absolutely Duo Maxwell from Gundam Wing. I'm gonna fucking say it. I'll own that. It's supposed to 8 p.m. in the morning. Look, I don't know. The idea is to give two shapes names appropriate to their... Oh my God, is this Kiki? This has to have killed James! This has to have killed him! It's even in here! Oh my God!
This is it.
Yes.
Oh... I love this. I love this so much.
Nice going.
No, I'm not very smart. I just have I just like have a oh wait, no, that one was already up. I got excited for a second. Misty from Pokemon. She was age appropriate at the time. There should be nothing to worry about. God, this game is just really hammering home this is gonna go poorly. This is no longer foreshadowing. This is just... Oh.
All right, that's...
Oh, whoopsies.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Why are we getting a voice-acted cutscene over in the middle of the day?
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
So about Dr. Maruki's counseling, You've already gone to see him, right?
Oh yeah, like 9 whole social levels worth. No.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon.
Carl, no.
The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling.
Why me specifically?
Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
I'm with Carl. Both of y'all need help.
Counseling, eh?
Where has everyone been?
But anyway, let's go get lunch.
Where has everyone been?
Bring on the bread.
This is like a whole thing that I did.
Senpai.
Oh my
so nice to see you.
Jesus. Hi. How's it going? Be casual.
It's going wonderfully.
Okay, good.
Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai?
I'm trying to, but everyone keeps talking to me.
If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Sure. Good idea. That's weird.
Ah,
Oh
nice
my
to see you two
god! We're just getting the parade of NPCs I needed to have social links done with.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr.
That's
Maruki?
weird!
We were just discussing eating together.
That's weird!
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then.
Just as weirder. You're an adult, you should say no.
Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
She's a growing lady. Things you should never say.
That doesn't really...
Yeah, it does.
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your 2 lunches that are the issue here.
Oh god. Mine does look like it's just a thing of bread. It is just bread. And Maruki's looks like, I don't know what's in the box, but it looks like that he's got an apple juice and a popsicle. And the popsicle's on top of the lunch. So he might be eating that first. So...
If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche.
yeah, I mean, your first mistake was commenting on someone else's food. Never do that. You can say like, "Oh, that looks good." You can say that, but never comment about what someone's diet looks like. Fuck that.
And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Oh, he's saying vibe. Like he's one of the
Yes,
cool kids.
I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Spirit!
Well,
Oh my god, what are you gonna fucking say?
it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
You'd better be grateful. Wow, what a dick thing to say.
Stand up to your problems, eh?
I don't like how sad he looks.
You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now.
Okay, let's calm down a bit.
Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food. Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally just like a couple days ago.
I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Uh-oh. Anything's possible. If I say this, he's gonna ask me why I think that.
I was just joking.
She's been healed by the power of anime, pretty much.
Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well.
What is
See you around.
this position I was sitting in? What is that? Okay, now we're gonna watch him keep having thoughts. Was this not part of... Were you not in the original text thread? Do we have a text thread that's all of us without him? Because that's funny. Okay. I want to check my phone, if it'll let me at some point.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru.
Uh-oh, here we go.
The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
What a sentence.
I'm looking forward to
I'll bet you are.
Why don't we plant you, Mona? Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Wow! Claws are out.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
Oh, buddy.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party?
That's all about to change.
Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
We could have that bed. That'll be a great arrangement no matter what.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
Well, we're gonna need to support you somehow after your dad dies.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party?
Pay those touches. Also, a night party?
At Destinyland.
This all sounds so made up.
Destinyland. Do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
What? It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
Jeez. Look, you want her to be into this party? Let her do it.
The heck's she gonna check?
Dad's still alive and has the money?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
Oh my god, what? That was
You're
a
really
fast
gonna have
fucking
it at
phone call.
Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
This is insane.
Even just for one night, the price is insane.
Okay, let's not draw attention to it.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Oh, I don't know. Do things change
We
here
had
in a minute?
originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, So why not take advantage of it?
Perfect!
Wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
Yeah. There's a lot happening that's oddly conspicuous.
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
I don't know. I feel like anybody who, like, runs the park is gonna realize it's not a whole fucking company of people and it's just the same 8 kids running around. Excuse me. 7 kids and a cat.
In that case, let's do this.
I feel like we haven't thought this all the way through.
Celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
James, I'll get you in a second. Hi.
So, seriously, how much does it cost?
Don't. That's rude.
For real?
Oh, we're doing it tonight. We're just straight up going right now. Oh my god, we're gonna be here when we learn the stuff?
That was delicious.
This is excessive for us being the only people here. There's fucking fireworks.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
James, I'll get you when we're out of this cutscene.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
I like I like how 3 of the people are wearing headbands with ears on them.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
This is gonna get real uncomfortable real fast.
Lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
Yeah, I hope you all feel bad about how much energy they're using just for the 7 of you, 8 of you, whatever.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous. Your carbon footprint, though. Ooh.
It's not as beautiful as you.
What the fuck?
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Oh my god, do I get a moment?
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
Oh my god. Morgana's gonna be pissed that you did that, but thank you, Jesus.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
Ah, peer pressure.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Don't fight in those? Well, he's certainly not the adult. No, there's no fighting those.
What was that?
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well.
God, how pretentious, a whole ass parade for 8 people.
But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Can you imagine all these people were booked for this fucking company party and then, like, thought they had shifts and then we're told, oh, never mind, don't worry about it, it's canceled. And then, like, actually you do still need to come in and or stay.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
I'm just waiting for the press conference is about to start and then we're all gonna get traumatized.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Yeah, especially because I'm about to get arrested. Ha 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 ha! Everything's great.
Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly?
Yeah! Yeah, it is!
It's actually a bit frightening.
Mm-hmm.
You worry too much.
No, I think she worries the right amount.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Nope, don't be sorry.
Hey, isn't it
There it
almost
is.
time,
Okay.
for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing.
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here.
What? His neck is very long.
Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation.
Ew. He served food.
And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
Calm journalist.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Okay, here it comes. There's no way he gets it out.
Here it comes.
No. I mean, like, yes, but not what you think.
Kumar is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
Yeah, there it is! Oh, God.
Okumura-san?
Oh, my God.
Father?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible. I want to know that myself. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
I mean, he's not there.
This isn't our fault, is it?
It's not, but you don't know that.
It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same.
This is what happened to your mom.
I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Because he was about to say the shit. Gwen, you're the smart one. I'm begging you.
Damn it. What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
No, I feel like we should go support her. She just watched her dad die on
This ain't our
a
fault,
live
right?
broadcast.
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
God, does she throw us under the bus?
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
Okay, maybe
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Okay, you had a strong reaction to it. Maybe it's not you then. Or you're a very good actor. I don't know.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer.
You're so close. You're so close.
And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
Oh! Oh! I didn't expect that.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
Yeah, and that's why he's been investigating, and sometimes when you investigate stuff, you find information that tells you what the actual answer is.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do.
I mean, what you do is gather information.
I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
He's still not saying no. He does need to say that. I know that he didn't do it, but...
I apologize.
No, she's not sorry, though.
But then, who stole my data?
Yeah, who did it?
I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Ha da da da. %92. Oh god. Okay. Flash. Only what we talked about from the last Breach update, which is it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be super fine. Alright, are we out of voice-acted stuff finally? Alright, I think we're finally out of voice-acted stuff. Okay, who's missing from this group chat? This feels like less people in it than the last one. Alright. Let's... Hi, James!
Great vegetables.
Oh, not turn on camera. Share screen. That button. There we go. I got it.
Can't see me, internet. I'm sorry. Joe, I'm the one missing from the group chat. Clyde was getting very upset. It's like, no one has answered your call in 3 minutes. Sorry, loser.
Look,
thanks, Clyde.
you know I don't like to talk during voice acted stuff, so I was like, why would I bring you in the middle of one just to have you be quiet?
I don't know. FOMO? I don't know.
All right.
But great vegetables, everyone.
Great vegetables. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We've just been in cutscenes a whole bunch. Everything's great.
Yeah.
I tried to go buy soda pop from the Sweet Potato Man. Oh, I could buy, we call it Sweet Potatoes. That could also be SP.
Sweet potato.
And he wasn't there, so that was exciting. So then I gave up.
Perfect. Well, you know what? Now that this story arc is over, one of the greatest things in this game is going to happen. As you saw on the roof of the school, Haru likes growing plants.
No!
Jen, you can have your very own Persona 5 great vegetables.
God damn it!
But all of her vegetables are
You said something that was either a joke or important, and I don't know which one, because Clive thought his revenge for you trying to start a call earlier, and you went robot.
Yay. Thanks, Clyde. The vegetables that Haru will grow, a lot of them are SP restoring, so I know you were on the hunt for SP items, and they are great vegetables.
Alright, fine.
Hi, Chad. I hope you're all doing well tonight, too. It's funny that you bring up sweet potatoes. This wasn't on my note, but it's too good of a segue to pass up. You know the picture I sent you of that sushi roll, that on-the-house sushi roll I got when I was already, like, maxed out? Because, so, chat, there's a sushi train place near my office that I used to go to in the before times, like, at least once a week. and
It should have been okay.
obviously working from home, I don't
Should have
make
been.
it out there a lot. So the few times that I do come into the office, I try to make it a point to go there, and they remember me. So during lunch, it's an all-you-can-eat. You grab the plates off the train, no matter how much they normally are, and it's a flat fee. So in my goal of trying to lose weight and get in shape, I tried to eat the value of the all-you-can-eat without going over and not like gorging myself. So I did that. I'm like, okay, good. I hit the exact number of plates. I feel great. And then the chefs are like, oh, here, we made you a special roll. I'm like, oh, thanks. It would be rude not to eat this. And this time, they made a whole like 10-piece cut for me. It was a deep fried roll as well, so it's like it sits extra heavy. But the sweet potatoes come in that the guy actually put a sweet potato puree around the sushi roll and then fried it. So that's the part that fried, and it had such an amazing taste to it that even though I felt like I was like completely maxed out, I still ate it, and I was like, this is so good, but it hurts so bad.
And I'm just thinking about getting the sushi meat sweats when I went to All You Can Eat Sushi with Jackie, and I will never make that mistake ever again.
Yeah, I haven't been to All You Can Eat Sushi with Jackie. I've only heard stories, and like I've been known to put things away, though. I don't think that's a contest anyone wins.
No, it's impossible. Especially because like we finished and I was literally dying, and we left, and literally 30 minutes later, we walked past an ice cream place. She's like, oh my god, we should get ice cream. I was like, what are you... The thought of consuming anything ever again is too much for me. What are you talking about? Anyways.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do
maybe
from
she's
here
still
on
just
out?
trying to make up the... Maybe she's just trying to make up the calories that she lost when we were all running RTX.
Maybe on a permanent deficit.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look, is that the teddy bear?
Yes, I thought it was going to be... When it said it was a doll, so I went to the bookshelf, and I was like, oh, it'll be a little doll, and then that popped up, and I went, oh, no wonder she wanted to get rid of it.
Yep. And it's right next to Laura Bailey, too. It's like they're competing for your attention and affection.
God.
And plant.
And plant. Oh, hey, how's the plant doing?
Nice.
Okay, good. I'm gonna need more nutrients for it at some point, and I don't know where to buy those.
Just pour coffee.
Let's go to
There
bed.
you go.
Oh, it's still nighttime? Oh, I thought it was already the next day. All right, that's fine.
Nap time.
Again, the illusion of choice!
That illusion's very important.
Uh-oh, here
It's
we
like
go.
It's like the placebo effect of video games.
Hey, Igor, are you gonna tell me shit?
Hey, bro, you suck.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. I know this, of course. However, what of the general public?
Yeah, I think that's the whole fucking point.
It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
Is that the only reason you brought me here? To be like, yeah, you're fucked, but I believe in you? Is that the entire point of this?
Yeah, you gotta get the rank 9 somehow. I'm just glad they didn't give you the option to date him.
Oh, that's a horrifying thought.
I can't help but notice you staring at my nose.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
God, alright. I feel like that could have been more helpful. Oof! Oof!
Oof, you just got ratioed.
True?
Oh boy, oh boy. Everything's gonna be great.
Everything's great. You know what's also great? So one of the games I'm playing intermittently while I wait for Persona 3 to come out next Friday, 10 days everyone, woo! You can't see me making finger guns, which are oddly appropriate for that game.
Listen this time, okay?
Thought that was going to be VA'd. One of the new characters in Honkai Star Rail, game I play, is a genius in the game. He's part of the Mensa of this universe. And some of his battle lines are in Latin, and I've never heard someone make Latin sound threatening, but like, kudos to the voice actor. Like, one of the lines in particular, I'm going to try to do my best impression of this, but I am not a professional voice actor. It's SAS Principi. And, like, the stink he puts on the Kippy is like, oh, that sounds very threatening for a very mundane Latin line, but I love it. I love threatening Latin. Because I'm sure some Romans said it in a threatening, used their language in a threatening way. You just never think about it when you're, like, learning it in high school and you're just reading, droning on.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
Yikes. Okay, that's a good start.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Well, okay, the music stopped. Okay, so yeah, that's some bullshit. Good, good, good.
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems.
I'm really afraid she's gonna think we did actually do it and she's gonna sell us out.
You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
It's been a while since we've done this.
Flippity flippity flip. Meanwhile, in the not too distant future.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life.
Correct.
And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
Yeah, it wasn't fucking us.
You don't sound like you're lying.
Okay, this is the most accepting you've been so far.
If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one.
I don't know about that, considering that you routinely talk to your boss.
Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
That's gonna put up too many flags that I feel like she might already know, but I don't want to feed her any more information than I have to. So I'm gonna go with this one because this doesn't really apply because there's so many other things that it still could have been. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
That's what all murderers say.
I forgot that I have a social link with her at this point. God, yeah, it's at 5.
Only 4 more, and they could get really weird with your sister, or with her sister.
Oh no! No.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was...
Say what I think you're gonna say. Do it. Do it.
What's the matter?
Oh. Oh.
Oh. What in the world did the police inject into
That's
you?
a great question for them. I don't know. Oh no.
Hey, can you hear me?
You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I have like a glass of water or a Band-Aid? Or...
My deepest apologies for scaring you.
What you're saying is true. You must tell your side of the story to the end.
I would like that. Oh, I just had a thought.
We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
That's not gonna be my fault if that happens.
Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah. It's yours, bitch!
This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence.
Or it's Akechi, but I'm pretty sure it's her. She was my initial thing. Yeah, there it is.
And I have my little post-it note of things Jen thinks she predicted, and we'll check that one off.
It's the only thing that made sense, because after I realized that I was in my metaverse outfit when I got arrested.
Now, explain everything to me.
Sorry, I got momentarily distracted there. Justin's oldest daughter was banging on the walls of her room very loudly.
Okay.
So of course, we got a little concerned, and Jamf ran up there and asked, what was going on. And apparently, she was trying to scare her hiccups away by banging on the walls to scare herself and to scare away.
Oh, I mean, not a flawed thought process, but like not an incorrect idea.
Yeah, you know what? At the age of 6, we reward, thinking outside of the box and trying to come up with a solution, even if the results do not end up the way that you expected.
Oh, great. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, fucking nailed that.
Yeah, so I have to say, Jen, on your running post-it note of things that you have said that I have written down that may or may not be prophetic, that was one of them. It was one of those things that I can't remember when you said it because I didn't write dates on it, but Liz immediately messaged me like how? How does she?
Because
how does Jen?
Because it's one of those things, like, again, as soon as I was wearing my metaverse outfit when I got arrested, so if she's showing up while I'm like that, then this has to be taking place in the metaverse, and the only place that she could be her would be in her own palace. I was like, that's the only way any of this makes sense. So there we go. So there's that one. That's how I logicked my way to that one. But if Liz sent you that message, and she did that immediately, you could look and see when I sent it. You could find...
I could, but I'm not going to give you the satisfaction right now.
I want to know! Anyways. Alright, we're here, and we can do... It's Wednesday evening. We could do something.
It is Wednesday evening. We could stream.
You're sitting. I'm not going to be able to leave. Hey, what are your thoughts?
I'm fed up with
Yeah,
this.
you're not going to let me leave, right?
Hey,
yeah. Alright, can I make coffee?
Hey.
I need more sweet potato coffee.
Yeah. I was so upset that one of the things you missed is I got maid teacher to come and make curry with the idea of like, oh, she can make curry while I make coffee. It's fucking great. And it was like, oh no, she's taking up too much room in the kitchen. You can't make coffee at the same time. I was pissed.
Very rude. I don't think she's that large.
Yeah, the joke we came up with is that her maid outfit takes up too much space because the skirt's too poofy.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Yeah, but it literally, that's what the game said, was that she was blocking the kitchen. So we couldn't make coffee.
Rude. That's not a very efficient business if the kitchen and the coffee can only be manned by a single person.
Right? I was like, especially because she was like in the kitchen in front of the refrigerator. I was like, I don't need to get into that for the fucking coffee. All the coffee stuff's out here. This is fine. Anyways, my cup is empty. I don't know if you want to tell one of your stories.
Yeah, I can
get more beverage.
Yeah, I'll vamp. Yeah, so speaking of, that was just an oldest daughter trying to scare the hiccups away. Just a youngest daughter, we like to play a game when I drive her to daycare where she'll make an animal sound and I'll try to guess it. And, it's, obviously like chirp, chirp or bark, bark. It's just fun things she likes to do. So last week, or no, not last week. When was it? I guess it was the week before because we had a massive snowstorm in Nashville and everyone was off from school all last week, but that's another story. So I'm driving to daycare and just the youngest daughter goes, "Okay, Dad, what's this one?" Zzz. I'm like, is that a bee? Like, no. Like, are you a snake? Like trying to do like, but it's coming out. Zzz. Like, no, it's not a snake, it's a zebra. And I'm like, okay, zebra begins with Z. You're 4. You're learning how to spell. Oh, okay, well, reward it. Sure, zebras go Z. So now in the Just a Middle household, zebras make the Z sound, which is not to be confused with bees that go bzz. You gotta put the B in front of it. So now you all know. Yeah, Joe, exactly. It's zebra. So yeah, that's the fun thing we've been doing. Sassy says, "Sassy toddler lately has been yelling at me to not go to daycare. I go to grandma's, which is real fun." Oh, that's sweet. Grandma's. Yeah. Just the youngest daughter does the same thing with her R's. Yes, Flash. And knowing is half the battle. Yeah, so it sounds like quite a few of you are either interested in P3 Reloaded or have already pre-ordered it. I have pre-ordered it because I want to get my Persona 4 and Persona 5 skins because, I love the P3 cast, but sometimes you got to make them look like characters from Persona 4.
Let me explain.
Wouldn't it be great if you could do that in real life? Just be like, it's like, you're great. I wish you looked like somebody else, and it was.
Yeah. Oh, Jen, you should have gone to my high school. So many people told me that. If I had a nickel every time I heard that, I could buy a new wardrobe.
Well then.
Oh boy. Okay.
Everyone's getting on the self-deprecating train. Choo choo. No one loves us. Choo choo.
I thought we were gonna watch the number drop again. Oh no, there it is.
There it is. No.
Never mind.
No. There we go. I didn't even get a chance to write that down on the things Jen predicted.
Oh, she's texting me privately. Okay.
I know we're not rank 9 yet, but can I message you privately?
Oh my god. Hey, are you alright? I mean, that feels like a weird question to ask somebody who just watched their dad die on a live broadcast, so like, are you alright, all things considered?
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright.
Boy.
Let's meet up with everyone after school.
It's all her great vegetables.
Yeah. I don't like why are we seeing my feet? We didn't need to see that.
Some people needed to see it.
Putting feet on screen, jeez.
It's true. Flash has sent me messages at the end of every Persona game with the crying gif. Yeah. So here's the thing with Persona 3. Like, I'm not going to spoil the story if you're new to it. I get the sense that they might change things up a little bit, and I'm going to be quiet.
Preparations are finally in place.
Hey, does the pattern in the middle of that plate behind him look like a will seed to anybody else?
Just get the post-it note back out.
The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about
Why is HR involved?
It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her.
Oh, are we gonna try to quote-unquote promote Sigh, so that way she's no longer able to investigate any of your shit. She'll be too far removed from it.
The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be. Just as you instructed.
Haha, evil guy monologue. Haha.
It's so damn loud.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
God bless you.
Fuck you. Now the sneeze is just living in the back of my sinuses.
You're welcome.
Ah!
Oh, we have accidentally trained just the youngest daughter that anytime she's about to sneeze, she tries to yell watermelon, because apparently saying watermelon,
yes.
like the way the breathing to say that messes with the sneeze. So when she's about to sneeze, she'll just yell watermelon. Doesn't matter if we're in public and everyone else knows what the watermelon trick is, but she'll do it, and then it's just really funny getting some strange glances over.
So I've actually never heard that you say it to stop yourself from sneezing. I've heard that it's one of those distracting things, like saying bless you ahead of time, that you do it to somebody else.
Oh no, like, yeah, you personally need to say watermelon, because the breathing it takes to produce the word watermelon messes with the...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Then why, when Jeff is about to sneeze, can I yell watermelon and he goes fuck you and doesn't end up sneezing?
You can do that too. That's just as funny.
I'm just saying, it's just weird. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. Here's the thing, is the preemptive bless you overrode the staring at my key light to make the sneeze happen. Just regressed. Yeah, no, I usually do that all the time, but I usually don't have somebody fucking with me. What I was gonna say was
Thanks.
the loudspeaker happening in the game. I don't know if it happened for anybody else. Probably not, because of how audio gets routed. For me, it did entirely just come out of just one side of my headset, which I was like, impressive, but also really disorienting.
The sound engineer had fun that day.
Yeah.
They cut him loose. They're like, hey, just go for it, man. All right.
Where's Haru?
She's not gonna show up, it's just gonna be the police.
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father.
The police are gonna show up. She ratted us out. Police are gonna show up. Sojiro's gonna stall loudly, and we're all gonna go out the window. Do I actually think this is gonna happen? No. But do I think this is funny? Yes. That was not an actual prediction, no, I think she is gonna show up and tell us about the principal card.
Wait, what?
Oh, well, maybe.
What's up? People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
Yeah, of course that's the logic they came to. We also half think we did it.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
Oh, have any of you ever been on the internet? Of course!
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Oh my god, be quieter, please, I beg you.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But if Haru's saying it, we're fucked!
There's no way to vindicate ourselves.
We still got 68% of people that took the poll.
Oh, she is actually here.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late.
Okay, well, she looks pretty smiley.
I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough. I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
We don't know any Nijimas.
Yeah, I was like, does Haru not know Makoto's surname, or...?
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
No brain cell.
Matt Mercer's hip bones look very incorrect right now.
You know, it's the yoga he does. He,
Casually dislocates his hip when he's standing.
yeah, that's why he's such a good dodge tank.
Yeah.
We may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
Gwen, it took you too long to come to that conclusion, and I'm upset.
That could be.
You are doing the best with the brain cell here, but that's not a high bar to clear.
Now, remember, she's only 16 or 17 in this game, so maybe the 16 or 17-year-old Gwen might have taken, you know, just a hair longer than Gwen in current day.
I don't want to think about 16-year-old Gwen, actually, now that I think about it.
Ashley, get on it. If Jen's not gonna think about it, we will.
No, I don't mean like that. I'm thinking about, because there's been so many parallels between stuff, and you said that, and I'm like, I'm thinking about 16-year-old Gwen not putting pieces together. God, now I'm more upset. I'm upset. Oh, God,
Chat.
fuck this.
So chat, I'd like to thank you all for letting me be here on my last day on the Persona stream, because I've done 2 fucky wuckies now for Jen.
That's so bad. Oh, no. 16-year-old Gwen would have worn glasses. She did read a lot. She probably had something. Oh, boy. Okay, we're just gonna move on from this.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
Okay, I need someone to get the brain cell. We were talking to Okumura about who was actually behind the shit. You set us up to get us out of the way because we're getting close to the information. I need someone to do this. Someone become current Gwen, please, I beg you.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Oh yes, I'm sure we'll all be able to focus.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
Yeah, use your hacker skills.
I wonder what that could be.
Futaba's the equivalent of divination in this game.
At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
I do like that no one in the group, when Haru's like, did you have anything to do with the principal? Everyone said something like, well, this is news to me, or the first I'm hearing about it. No one said no.
Exactly. There was a conversation that happened earlier in the stream where I was like, you were asked a question and you didn't say no. You gave some very flowery response that implies no, but you didn't say it.
Yeah, that's some Vasile stuff right there, and I'm here for it.
Fuck Vasile.
What did Vasile ever do? And don't count those 3 things.
If you don't count any of the things that count, you can't. There's nothing. If you ignore all the times he did it, he didn't do it.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. Forgive and forget. Move on. That's what the Ennead says, right?
Oh boy. Yeah, there's forgive and forget, and then there's accept the apology and hold a grudge. And which camp do you think Gwen is in?
Gwen would be on hold a on.
You got Robotty, and I want to know what you said.
Oh no! Oh, even the internet's like, no, James, you retract that statement. You've already upset her
what
twice
I feel
tonight.
like I heard was Gwen is beyond a grudge, but I was like, I really want to know what the rest of this is.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've ascended beyond holding a grudge, and you're staring down the barrel of murder hobo right now.
For
real?
That's a... I don't know. I don't know if she would murder Vasile. If she was Callista, she might conveniently let him die and just not intervene, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, that's why Vasile has an AC of 29, because he knows he's not going to get any outside help.
Oh, God. Good thing all of my good shit requires dex saves.
Yay! It's almost like if Vasile was built to be a mage slayer, Gwen was built to be a Vasile slayer. It's weird. It's weird how that works. We are the weapon triangle from Fire Emblem.
All right, okay? We've got the triangle. We've got like a rock paper scissors things going on. Who? So if you're, well, I guess we're not really because if you're built to be a mage slayer, you are technically. It would still go, but I think it's just you and I fight each other. I don't think there's a triangle here.
Yeah, I would say. I don't know. I guess so. In Fire Emblem, mages are completely separate from the weapon triangle because they're in a class of their own, as Gwen well knows.
I appreciate that in this conversation, Mishima finally is not referring to me as the Phantom Thieves. He is finally doing they and theirs and not talking to me like I'm one of them. I appreciate that he realizes that might be bad if this turns into a problem.
I'm gonna get the post-it note out again and just scribble something down. Don't mind me, because you can't see me doing it.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
What? Betray him? What does he have to do with anything where there's a betrayal? What does that fucking mean?
So to answer a completely unrelated question, I'm going back through Lys's private messages, and the last time she said, "I don't know how you do it," or something along those lines, was November 22nd. Was the most recent time it happened.
Oh, I feel like I said the prediction on the Sai being one of the palaces way before that. What happened in November? I could go back and look at November stream.
There was one in August, talking about a lot of Bluey.
Morgana's sitting, so I can't fucking leave. Let me leave! Let me out! God, alright, so if I can't go anywhere, I'm very limited on books. I did pick up a book. There was one book I could get that made it sound like it was, I probably can't find it. It was something about, it was about antique bookstores, and I was like, I wonder if I read this, I get access to another book place. Do I read sitting down here? Is that what's happening?
You read near the phone.
What do you want to do?
Okay. There we go. I can do this one to get guts. Yeah, and then I picked up this one. It was like the atmosphere of the antique book town. I was like, maybe this tells me where other bookstores are?
No, that just reveals where the that bookstore, that single bookstore location is, if you haven't already discovered it.
But it doesn't open any other books there?
I don't believe so.
Motherfucker! Alright, well, I'll do this.
Make sure you close up.
Well, you know what? I think if you go back now, since you've advanced to the next arc, there are probably more books there.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh.
Yeah, Carl decided Musty Pages was his drag name.
It's a good name.
Oh. Alright, give me all those.
All the guts.
Come on, no!
You got one more page to read. You'll be fine. Maybe that's it. It's that final page where it's just like clicks. It's like, I am the bravest person on the planet.
Yes. Oh god, it just keeps dropping. You're more worried about the people at the company? So many people are probably celebrating right now. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Oh no, that's terrible. Moving on.
Yeah. Very much that Top Gear gif. Oh no. Yeah. Anyways.
I think even that was too long of a pause.
Yeah, don't push yourself.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
I so easily put my phone in my pocket while I'm still sitting down. I can't imagine, I don't know what angle he's able to accomplish this at. That's fucking wild.
You know what? It's all of those Phantom Thief skills that he learned, that he's just so dexterous now that he can, as a free action, holster his phone.
Mercer taught him how to dislocate his hip, so he just pops that out so he can get to his pocket.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that is something that I do when I upgrade a phone. I always ask them if I could try fitting it in my pocket, because if it doesn't fit into my pocket or doesn't comfortably fit in my pocket, I don't want it. Because phones have been getting too big. That's my old boomer statement of the night. Phones are too big.
I don't mind phones getting too big because I've never been able to fit it in my pocket because I have tiny girl pockets. But I do have tiny hands. And some phones, like, there was one of the new ones, like, Jeff was looking at, like, not the last phone he got, but a couple of years ago when he was going to get another one. He was like, I'm going to get this Samsung. And I could technically hold it with one hand, but I couldn't. I had to use my second hand to type. I could not, if I moved my thumb to try to do anything, it would fall out of my hand because it was just too big. I couldn't actually hold on to it. So, like, my phone is on its last legs. I know I will need a new one, and I'm just like, I'm afraid to go try to find one that has a camera that I like that will fit in my fucking hand in a way that I can still use it. Phones are too big. They don't need to be that big.
No. Well, I know we have a few minutes before official D&D time, so one of the last non-D&D things that are on my post-it note, and I'm cautiously seeing... Okay, it's not voice acted. Another game that I'm playing, I love grand strategy games, is Victoria 3. I call it fantasy capitalism, where you play during the Victorian era, during the Industrial Revolution, and you could be you could actually be like a good capitalist and like think about like worker welfare and healthcare and good things like that and still win at the game, which is how I like to play. But I like the weird alternative histories that happen in these games. Like, my most recent playthrough, I was playing as Italy, and I was trying to unify Italy, and through
God damn it, Mishima! You did so good yesterday!
Yeah.
And now it's your reputation. Fucking hell, man! I had high hopes for you!
Yeah, there's a smiley face on the post-it note next to that last line. Like,
God.
Yeah, and Pathos is reminding you to save your game. Anyway, with the alt history, like, I'm assembling Italy because Italy didn't become a country until the late 1800s, so I'm unifying Italy. And then, like, Switzerland just decided to become part of the Union, so Switzerland became part of Italy, which is funny. But the funniest thing is I'm focusing very much on Europe, and I get a message from another AI country to form a trade network, and it's from the Free States of the United States, and I'm like, the Free States of the United States? What is happening over in America? So I go scroll the map, and apparently America had a second Civil War, and they won, so they ceded from the Union, but it was the mid-Atlantic states, so like Pennsylvania, New York, Maryland, Delaware, New England, and Texas formed their own country called the Free States of the United States. I'm like, well, the Free States, I mean, that sounds like something Texas would do, but they somehow got New England involved.
Yeah, but the fact that New England went along with anything Texas did sounds insane, but continue.
Yeah, so I'm looking at this map. So it's Texas, Mid-Atlantic states, and New England formed the Free States of the United States. But they took D.C. with them. So I'm like, okay, so now I have, like, the South and the West are the remaining United States. Where did they put their capital? They put their capital in San Francisco, and I'm just looking at this map like, I don't know what to make of this. Like, this is so alternative history that I have run out of breadcrumbs. I cannot imagine what is going on here anymore. So I went back to Europe and just tried to finish the game as my expanded Italy plus Switzerland. But it's just funny how like those like weird little things happen like that.
Nice. Okay, I went and traded out a book. It's been so long since I've actually had a school day afternoon. What should I do right now? My stats that I still need to get up are proficiency, guts, and kindness. I don't think I can go hang out with anybody other than that you're talking to me. I don't think you're gonna let me talk to you. Oh, she is gonna let... Okay, I thought we weren't supposed to hang out with each other, but cool.
I mean, if you're studying for exams, I'm sure that's totally what normal students do.
Yeah, totally. Is there something else I should be doing with my time right now, though? Because I don't think I can hang out with anybody else, because nobody else was showing up. Like, I just went and looked at, like, all the places, and there weren't people.
Well, it looked like Mercer wanted to hang out with you.
But I don't... There's no reason to hang out with Mercer.
That's fair. You could either do that, you could try to work on one of your stats at, like, a job. Like, your 7-Eleven job could increase your proficiency and give you a little cash.
Oh, does 7-Eleven do proficiency? Because I know doing flowers does kindness.
Yeah, you know what? Do kindness, because then you could start working on Futaba's social link and Sojiro's.
Sorry, Gwen, we're not going to study together.
But you know what? You've already maxed out your knowledge, because, like, studying with her would give you more music notes for her, but you've already hit rank 10. You've already maxed out your knowledge.
It's the principle of it. For the sake of the strategy of the game, I'm saying no, but I want to go do it.
It's the dead principle of the matter.
Shibuya... Flower shop.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna work here.
Yay. You know, if this maxes out your kindness, it will be totally worth it.
Yes. And then as a treat, I can go hang out with Gwen later.
Yes, you could take her to the jazz club later as an apology.
Here.
Thank you. I needed this money so badly.
Yeah, we did go and sell all our treasure from the last palace and got 60k out of that, so... Come on, do it!
Do it.
Fuck!
Oh.
There was something about it felt delayed a little bit, and I was like thinking that was it was gonna happen.
Wanna head back?
It was trying to load the cutscene, like in old games that we played on CD-ROM. Like, oh, I can hear it spinning. It's trying to get something new.
Oh, Sojiro. I don't think it's gonna let me actually do it though. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, angelic. You need to be more Vasile.
Okay, so I could clean for a little kindness, and I don't think I need any more music notes with him, so I think I could just read for guts for tonight. I feel like that's probably my better option.
Yeah.
Nope, not that button. Right next to it.
You could call her too. It's Friday.
These are too close to each other. Is there anything I want to get her? No, if I call her now, it'll be like an actual hangout thing. I don't think I want to do that, or do I want to do that? Do I want to get her social link up higher?
So, you know, just because of what you went through with Okumura's Palace, I feel like spoiling things aren't... Feel free to tell me to stop.
You can't... I don't spoil, like, storyline, plotline things, but right, I'm not worried about... I'm not worried about social links for people that aren't the ones I was trying to date, so...
Yeah, so if you get her to rank 10, her rank 10 ability lets you go back out at night after you do, like, a Mementos or a Palace thing.
Oh.
So if you're like, okay, we just cleared Mementos, we cleared our requests, but I, like, want to hang out with Shogi Girl, you can call her, and then she'll basically let you go.
Interesting. So,
So
we're at
that's
6 with her.
Yeah. Say party member. Her social.
Oh, you're cutting out a lot tonight.
Bleep blurk. Twitch is trying to censor me. I will not be censored. Yeah, I would say of non-party members, her social link and Shogi player's social links are the most useful for either time management or for like actual combat stuff.
Okay. Oh, no, it's not gonna let me leave. Never mind. I was like, oh, I should go see about Shogi Girl, but I can't leave at night right now, so I guess this is my next best option.
Hi.
Yep. Fucking fuck. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, good thing you worked the flower shop tonight.
Yeah.
Then I'll head over.
We're just gonna awkwardly hang out.
This is totally normal.
Oh, I need to make sure she had a good time. Alright. What do I think would be good for her? This feels... This could be offensive. I'm gonna look up her best gifts. I'm just gonna do it. Gifts. Thank you for autocomplete. Alright, what do you got? What do you like? Oh, I'll be damned. Alright. Okay, alright. This is the list of things that get me the most points with her. A digital camera, that makes sense. The face beautifier, sure. The noisy alarm clock actually also does it. Now, this says noisy alarm clock, this says blaring alarm clock. Are there two different kinds of alarm clocks, or is this just a translation thing? Who knows?
That's a translation thing.
Electric toothbrush. The robot vacuum being on here does not surprise me. Of course she would want a robot that would do her job for her. But the fact that electric toothbrush is on here is a little concerning. Anyway, she's gonna get this.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yay.
music notes! Alright, I'll pay you $5,000 to like me more later.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like in real life.
Yeah. God, if only. Womp womp. That sound is also terrible.
Yeah. Farron's right. Maybe she just has halitosis. That's not good for her job.
I just realized that sound every time I just choked on dust. Alright, everything's fine.
You okay? You okay there, champ?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
I just realized that the sound it makes when the percentage goes down sounds a lot like the weapon sound from Undertale. When you're in a fight.
Don't worry, you're getting EXP.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, so now we are in 9 o'clock hour. We are in D&D time.
All right, which I think we just have to rename to tabletop time, but
tabletop time.
There we go.
TTT. 3T.
We'll workshop a name. So Carl
Chat,
says
you can help us out.
He finished Sunless Citadel for his players last night. During the big bad fight, the NPC that has been tagging along with the group got the killing blow. Aw, about the evil guy in the tree that was causing all the problems using a rake. Incredible.
Nice. We also, in my Friday group, we finished up the Pathfinder starter kit.
Okay.
To expose them all to 2nd edition.
Oh, it's chalk throwing guy.
Yeah, I'll let you focus intently on the chalk throwing.
I again don't remember exactly which button it is, so I'm poised to press all of them.
Just hit them all.
Yeah, it's like I have to put it on my desk so that way I can get fingers on every button, and so we're good. I like how we all just, like, we know this is a problem we need to lay low, and we still keep putting all this in written format. I can't.
Again,
we're
they're
so
16.
fucking stupid.
They're 16-year-olds.
God.
Night
All right,
sassy.
night sassy. Don't worry about it. Just wait and see what happens. God, Futaba, what the fuck, man?
Hey,
here we go.
are you listening?
Here it
No,
comes.
I'm not listening. All right. Ha ha!
Nice. I love if
catch
this
it in
levels
midair.
up if this levels up your proficiency. I will laugh so hard.
Oh, that would be great. Do I get points for that?
Hey!
Oh.
Oh.
Womp. I don't need that.
And proficiency? And proficiency? Eh?
Fucking Christ.
No. Oh, okay, that was disappointing. I remember you get something, and of course it's never what we need.
Why was it charm? It's so stupid. Alright, anyways.
Hey ladies, do you like how I charmingly dodged teacher abuse? So we finished the Pathfinder starter set, and I love my Friday group because there are no rails for them. There is no containing them. It's more like they are a tidal wave and I'm a surfer. I can fight it or I can go with it. And the way that the Pathfinder starter set ended was a dragon wormling fight.
Should I go hang out with Futaba?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do with my afternoon, so.
Yeah, go. Yeah, hang out
Or
with
I could
her.
do flowers again, but I feel like you keep bringing her up every time. I'm like, what should I do? You're like, oh, we can work on this social link so that way you can so you can hang out with Futaba, and so it feels like that's a thing I want to do.
Yeah. Well, she's your navigator, so she could do things like give everyone a health boost if you're low, an SP boost if you're low,
Okay.
shield you from a lethal blow.
Cool. All right, continue your story. Sorry, I just wanted to know what I should do. That's why you're here.
Yeah. No, that is why I'm here. Believe it or not, chat, I am here to be a guide, not to be a charming voice trapped within the microphone. But so there was a dragon wormling that was the ultimate fight, and they leveled up, and the campaign or the starter set forced them to level up just to teach them the mechanics of leveling up. So everything about this is like, here are the things that Pathfinder does. You'll get like a little taste of everything. So they go to fight the dragon wormling, and they all collectively miss on the first round of combat, and then it just breathes. It's a green wormling, so it breathes poison on its turn and takes the fighter down to half health instantly. So they're like, hey, we got to think of a different thing to do here. And the cleric goes, why don't we try to make friends with it? It's just a wormling. It doesn't know any better, but it's intelligent. So they try making friends with the wormling that doesn't speak common. And obviously this is not written in the campaign or the starter set at all, but I'm like, okay, like, how are you trying to, it doesn't speak your language, how are you trying to be friends with it? It goes, well, maybe we could feed it something. So they take the corpse of the kobold queen that they just killed, and they're like shaking it like you would to a dog, like, hey, look what we have. And they chuck it at the feet of the wormling. And I'm like, roll a persuasion check. And they nat 20'd it. I'm like, all right. The wormling starts nibbling on the kobold queen rather hungrily and is distracted. So they're like moving around trying to see like what else is in here, and it's just the dragon. Wormling continues to eat it, and I'm like, keep making, persuasion checks.
Really?
And they keep beating the check, and I'm like, okay. He's happily eating it. I'm like, okay, how can I make this fun? I'm like, all right, guys, you've made 3 checks. This dragon does not look to you as a threat. Actually, kind of friendly. So I have the wormling rip a leg off the kobold queen and chuck it back to the cleric, and it's like looking like, hey, you can have some of that.
God.
And I'm like, the cleric rolled an insight check. They're like, well, what vibes am I getting? And they're like, you're getting it would feel very insulted if you did not partake of the bounty it provided you. So, the cleric had a choice. Could eat the leg of a kobold.
And the uncooked leg of a kobold.
Yes, the uncooked leg of a kobold. So she sleight of hand checks, like rubbing blood on her face and pretending to eat it. And she beats the passive perception. Like, okay, you're eating it. At this time, other kobolds enter to see this dwarf cleric pretending to eat the leg of their queen. And they're all terrified now. This is in the campaign I'm going to run. I am now making a rumor that all kobolds think dwarves eat them. every dwarf that they come across, they just think like, oh, this is a thing dwarves do. They just they kidnap and eat kobolds. But yeah, they've made friends with a wormling, and it doesn't matter because that's the end of the starter set. But what I think I'm going to do is, for the 4 players that actually did the starter set with me, at the start of the campaign, I'm going to give them a cosmetic pet. It has no hit points. It cannot take any actions. It's just there. And it's a little tiny green dragon wormling that cannot interact with the world, but it's just there for the players who did this starter set, so the other 2 will have FOMO.
Nice.
Because they didn't get their little cosmetic item.
Very nice.
Yeah, so for all of you aspiring DMs out there, just remember, your players are going to go off script really quickly, so just try to mess with them as much as they're messing with you, and make them eat a kobold queen leg, uncooked.
It's important that it's raw, just to really make it bad.
Yeah, I don't want this to be pleasant in any way whatsoever.
Farron, I need you to elaborate on sneak a magic item into your campaign and you're not happy about it, because I feel like if somebody was just like, oh yeah, I put this on my character sheet and you didn't notice, so I have it now, it's kind of bullshit, and as a DM you could be like, you don't have that. So I need to know if you're actually not happy about it, or if it's one of those things where you told them they could have a thing without realizing what it does. I need more details here.
Jen still hasn't noticed the Vorpal sword that's on Emil's character sheet.
Yeah, try to use it.
No, that it's my cosmetic item. It's just there to make me feel happy and special.
I think you all know that I think I've done enough to instill what I would call a healthy amount of fear, that if you tried to pull something like that, the consequences would be so much worse than if I just said, no, you can't have that.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
You know, as scary as Gwen is to Vasile, I'm much more afraid of Jen as a DM than Vasile is to Gwen.
It's all fun and games till you fuck around too much and we get to the finding out part.
Yeah.
Gave everyone 500 gold plus 1 uncommon or lower magic item. All right, that's fair. So this doesn't sound like they snuck an item into a campaign. It just sounds like maybe they got an item that fit the rules, and you're like, oh no. Oh, you need to approve magic items. Okay, there we go. Imagine Gem DM with Uwu voice? No, don't imagine that. Or I guess do imagine it all you want, because it will. That's the closest it's never gonna actually happen. So let your imagination run wild, I guess.
Until someone fails an NPC fails a command check, and
no,
the command is Uwu.
No. Oh god, the command being Uwu is like one of the worst fucking commands I can think of. Does Uwu count as a single word command? Is Uwu a word? I
don't see any spaces in those letters.
I don't like this. Anyways, hey James,
well,
much like the Vorpal sword, I dare you to fucking try it.
Well, mostly because enchantment magic is highly illegal and commands an enchantment spell.
Also that! That's why I want you to try it!
No. Oh, you know what? I actually have a running list of words to use for command for Vasile. I am not going to share them here because I want Jen. I want you to be very shocked when I drop some of these single words.
Hell yes. Okay, so getting back to Farron's thing. Okay, so you need to approve magic items. He asked approval on 2 separate items. I said either would be okay. He used both. Well, but no, so that's not him sneaking it in. That's it. Like, you gave him a choice and he just said, I want both. So, like, that doesn't work. He didn't follow the rules, so he's got to give one of them up.
You don't have to play hardball. You could just say no.
Yeah.
You have the power. You have the power, Farron.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because I feel like this is a trap I've seen some other DMs. Like, there's some interesting things that discourse things I see happening on various social medias. And there is this idea that, like, if you're going to be a supportive DM, you have to yes and everything. But it's like, you are the arbiter of rules, and you gave them a rule. You gave them a rule and said, I have to approve magic items in this person, and you said either would be okay. You gave them that choice clearly. They can't just be like, cool, I'm keeping both. Because you said they could have one magic item. You said they could have one uncommon or lower item. You said that, you established that, so they have to choose. And the fact that they didn't doesn't mean you now have to play hardball. Like, you could just go, hey, that's not what's going on here. I told you could have either one of them. You have to choose which one. And that's it.
Yeah. I would, in that situation, I would, not knowing this person at all, I would just say, you choose or I choose.
Yeah.
And then just move forward.
Exactly. It's like, I gave you a choice. If you don't want to choose, I will pick which one you actually have. So, yeah. And if you're like, if this person's like nasty, it's like, no, you don't have to. Here's the other thing. You don't have to have everybody at your table. It's your table.
That's true. And
if you have an issue with him, it is highly unlikely that you are the only person that has an issue. Especially you're saying you're scared of him. If somebody, if he's that bad, nobody else at the table is going to speak up and say, I'm also, that's one of those things that you don't want to, be the person to be like, I'm scared of this person if you don't think anybody else is doing it. That is creating an unsafe environment for everyone at the table. Give him a choice, and if he's going to be nasty about it, be like, cool, it's like, you've made the choice to not be involved in this game. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to be there's a certain degree of you don't have to be the referee. Just because you're the DM doesn't mean, you're the only person responsible for everyone else's safety and enjoyment at the table. But but as far as the game goes, you are the arbiter, and you control it, and you can just be like, I'm running this game for people I want to play games with, and I do not, you can't be in this group if you're going to be like this.
Yeah. So, even if you're the new person, Farron, you're the DM.
Yeah.
You are in the position that you're taking a lot more time of your leisure time to plan, prep, to get everything corralled and ordered. And if they're not going to respect that, they don't belong at the table, regardless if you've been there for 30 years or you've been there for 30 minutes. If you're the DM, you're doing a service to all of those players, and they will respect it or they will leave.
A new discovery.
And there's no in between.
Yeah. If they've all been playing together for a while, then, it's harder to be like, this person needs to leave the table, but you do still have the grounds to be like, hey, the rules I set forth were you get one magic item, you need to choose which one it is, or I will choose which one it is. That is well within standard table etiquette of the DM gave you a choice, you have to actually make the choice, you can't just go no and do whatever you want. That's it.
Oh man, look. You guys are level 2, and Minotaur just came out of nowhere and is just thrashing this one particular character that has 2 uncommon magic items. Weird,
yeah, right? They're drawn to magic items, and this is the strongest source because you have more than you're supposed to. Oh no. Yeah. So yeah, I would say at this point be like, hey, I noticed after this last session you actually have both of these items. The discussion we had was that either one of them would be fine, and you should just pick one because the character creation rules were that you got to pick one uncommon item. So let me know which one you're keeping and which one you're removing from your sheet, or I can choose which one. I can choose which one will stay in the game, and we'll go forward with that. Ta-da!
You're right.
Communicate it with your fists.
Yeah, don't do that if he's scary.
No,
but yeah, phrasing it is just like, hey, I feel like phrasing it as maybe there was a misunderstanding. This was the rule, and when we had this conversation, I told you, when I said either would be fine, the implication was either is okay, and because of the rule of you can have one item, I expected you to just pick one. I didn't intend that you could keep both, so you do need to make a choice on which one, and we will move forward with one of those being missing. Got the group kicked out of a store they used to play at. He's a menace. Then what? My second question is, what the fuck is wrong with the rest of these people that they still hang out with him? But that is not your problem. For right now, your problem is the magic item and him not following the rules you established. Deal with that first.
Well, so I have been in the situation where we've had to ask a player to leave the table, and they had been a part of the group longer than I have, and it's one of those things that, why is, what is wrong with the other players? There's just a certain momentum there, and I get that. This person has always been there, but yeah, Jen and Chad, if you can imagine, this was my Friday group, so imagine someone's behavior being so bad for my Friday group that we had to ask them to leave.
I have questions for you after the stream now.
Yeah, I know you do. We had to ask them to leave because their behavior was disruptive. It was making a lot of people uncomfortable. And again, making the Friday group uncomfortable is a really high bar to clear.
It truly is. That's some Olympic level, like, pole vaulting shit.
It really was. But yeah, and it didn't matter how long they had been there, that they were being a detriment to the overall quality of the game for everyone involved, and we asked them to leave. And maybe that's something that, you know, you could talk with the other players as well. Like, is this a normal thing that they do? But, like, you can try to build consensus with the other players that, you know, if they're going to be doing this, that is it worth you being the DM then? If they're not going to respect it, then you can always walk away as the ultimatum that then someone else has to step up and be the DM, which I get the sense that no one else wants to do because it's a lot of work and largely a thankless job. But Jen, I appreciate all of the DMing you're doing for the Averin campaign. It is wonderful. It's a wonderful world, and I'm having a tremendous amount of fun playing Emil.
Thank you. Oh, he's here, but it's grayed out still.
Yeah.
I still can't talk to him?
You have to advance the story more to...
Okay.
I know, he feels the same way. He just wants to hang out with you too, but he can't because he has to wait for a certain day.
Do I still need to... Okay, who is fucking... maxed out? Oh, Jesus.
Hey, you could... You get your teacher.
I could...
Oh, you could talk to Mishima.
Okay, so it's making it sound like I can leave right now.
Yeah. Oh, the reason you can't rank up shogi players is because you need to go to Mementos and fry her mom's brain.
So okay, so On is maxed. Okay. So there's no reason to go hang out with her. All right. Yeah, so I guess I'll do teacher. Guess I'll do teacher right now.
Oh.
Well, while you're calling teacher, Jen, how's Vampire the Masquerade? And I'm asking that in a like genuinely serious question, not trying to be snide or pithy about it.
Yeah, no, we talked about it earlier in the stream, and I don't want to like repeat it and everything. So
that's fine.
Oh,
no worries.
Okay. Well, okay, that didn't work. We thought for sure you were going to be very sad when I said that. No, we didn't actually do that. I specifically did wait for you, and then we decided to be really funny to try to pretend that we had the discussion without you. And that was not not the reaction we all thought was going to happen.
I'm sorry. I've disappointed you 3 times.
Is Ashley still here? Because I'm just getting Baron vibes. So anyways, so Vampire the Masquerade. So we've done 2 of the 3 sessions. Here is what I will say about that. I have been enjoying these sessions, and I think part of the reason I've been enjoying it is because I do know it is short term. I understand why it is a thing that other people enjoy. I like the idea of it in short bursts. Because I think I enjoy like the role-playing aspects. What is happening on this phone call? What? This is hitting a little too close to home right now. And this nurse is just telling me all her information. I don't think you're allowed to do that, but anyways.
HIPAA doesn't exist in Japan, Jen.
Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, so I enjoy when we do D&D, I enjoy the role-playing aspects, but that is not the part of the game I find fun. it is the flavor to the fun parts of the game. I like D&D for the strategy of applying, abilities and whatnot, like applying the rules I have been given. For me, the rules are tools you use to make big juicy numbers happen on your dice. So D&D is a game with role-playing flavor, and I would describe Vampire the Masquerade as role-playing with game as flavor.
I'd say that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, so it's like I'm enjoying this, but I would never want to do like an actual like full-blown like campaign or anything. It's like 3 sessions is kind of like the perfect little bite-sized nibble. And if somebody else was like, "Hey, I'm doing a one-shot. Do you want to be in it?" I'd be like, "Sure." Or like, "We're doing a short little 3-shot again of something else." Sure. We're doing a thing where we're going to be playing for like 20 sessions. Absolutely the fuck not. Because it is definitely like D&D is a rules-based system, and I understand like people complain that like D&D has a lot of rules to know. And my argument there is that, like, there's a lot of rules to know if you're DMing it. If you're playing it, you only have to know the rules as they apply to you. So, I, playing a wizard, don't have to know the ranger spell, the ranger rules, or the barbarian rules, or any of that stuff. I just gotta know my specific shit. And something like Vampire the Masquerade, so much of how the game operates is based in the lore. And you have to know the same amount of lore that your DM does. Like, you have to know all the things to really be able to get all of the rules that need to be able to apply here, as opposed to just needing to know a subset of them. So I understand why it's fun for other people. But it is not something that I would ever, it's not something I will seek out playing more games in. If I get approached and it's a one-shot, sure. I'm not going to go, "I need to play more Vampire the Masquerade. Who's got space in a game?" I will not be doing that at all. So, I'm having fun. I think a lot of the fun is that D'Angelo is so wonderful about how he, not just the fact that he yes-ands people, but how he yes-ands it and is so supportive, and also seamlessly weaves in the explanations of things that you might not know as a player, especially because like 2 of us in that game are new. And it's never like, "Oh, here's a thing you don't know." It's just like, "Hey, just in case you don't know," like seamlessly weaves it into like the thing that's being discussed or happening or whatever. I will say, to Pathos's comment, it was very satisfying that a couple of rolls happened where I think I literally got to roll 13 d10s all at the same time, which felt incorrect, and that's why I was like, it's these numbers all added together, right? And he was like, "Yep," and I was like, "Okay, if you're sure." Yeah, so lots of, like, that is satisfying to have a fistful of dice, but also it was a fistful of dice that you don't also get like a big number out of. Like, the biggest number I get out of rolling 12 dice is 12. And that's not gonna fucking ever happen.
Not with that attitude.
Well, yeah, technically it could happen. I got close. I think I got like 9 at one point. But yeah, so like, I'm having fun playing that. I'm good. I don't need to do it again.
That's fair. Well, you know what? I am very proud of you for giving it a shot in spite of Pathos and I's almost meme-level treatment of the subject. So I appreciate and I'm proud of you for trying it.
I thank you for that. I will say, you are officially no longer allowed to recommend games to me.
I've known that for a while.
Like, Persona was a pretty hefty nail in the coffin, but at this point now it's like, I appreciate that you enjoy these styles of games. They're not for me.
that is fair.
Okay, can I push this man out a window?
Yeah. Ashley, you doing okay over there? There's a lot of shouting.
But here's the thing: is the shouting all makes sense. This is what happens when you don't watch Dropout stuff, Dimension 20 things.
Yeah, I guess so.
I need to practice. Ashley, I'm gonna between now and tomorrow, I need to figure out how to say that with that voice. Yeah, this nurse needs to stop telling people things.
Yeah. I mean, HIPAA, am I right? You know?
Oh my god, she's in the fucking hospital, you heartless bastard. Okay, well at least she's kind of being reasonable.
Again, very low bar.
Okay, well there it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're gonna draw some incorrect conclusions here. Messing around with what? Whoa.
No, apparently they drew the exact correct conclusion.
Oh no, stop, no. I really do need to start watching the new season of Fantasy High. I haven't started it yet. I did see a clip earlier that was unhinged as fuck, but... Oh my god. She's in the fucking hospital. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I want to so badly.
You know I'm a delinquent. I'm a vicious delinquent.
This is supportive. Fuck that. God, do I go supportive or do I help her draw a boundary? Oh, God. Oh, this is hard. Oh, no. Chat, which one? Supportive and friendly? Or drawing a boundary? Which one do I do?
I will excuse myself from this poll.
Alright. I've got... Okay, I've got all the... Don't pay them! This is pretty unanimous.
Ashley's still yelling.
Hey! Three music notes!
Chat, you've chosen wisely.
I'm a delinquent. I will fucking murder you.
I have a knife in my pocket and a fake gun.
No, fuck this.
Ashley, don't
Stop.
make promises you can't keep. I expect you to yell all day tomorrow.
It's not like we're trying to extort you. That's exactly what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing, though. Yeah, he only had to work a part-time job because you guys sucked ass. Fuck those people. Oh, no. I'm gonna ask the question, but I already feel like I know the answer. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean Finch has to talk to the horses tomorrow? What? What are you doing?
Jen, you better start practicing your Mr. Ed voices, because it's going to be a wild game.
What is Mr. Ed? What is that?
You don't know who Mr. Ed is?
No, I don't. What is that? I'm afraid to ask.
He's a talking horse.
Well,
from like
figured that
from, like
much.
Nick at Night. Yeah, like Nick at Night.
I don't know what Mr. Ed is.
It's a talking horse.
That just repeating that doesn't clear anything up. I'm gonna Google it.
So Finch is going to talk to horses tomorrow. So you need to practice your Mr. Ed voice.
You just keep saying the same thing. Ah!
I don't know how else to say it. Mr. Ed is voiced over by an actor who has a very distinct voice. So if Ashley is going to talk to horses tomorrow, I expect you to talk in the same voice that
You just
Mr.
said
Ed-
Nick at Night. I googled Mr. Ed, and it says 1961 sitcom for 6 seasons.
It was on Nick at Night. That's how I watched it.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. What the fuck? I feel like this has been made up just to torment me in this exact moment.
I have disappointed Jen 4 times tonight, chat. I am not doing
Are you trying to fill out a punch card? What's happening?
I don't know.
Cowboy, I'm gonna fucking kill you. What is happening? Okay, so you're gonna talk to horses tomorrow. Okay, I gotta think about what I feel like the horses know. Shit, I guess good thing I know that's coming. Of all the things I prepped, of all the things people may know, the horses wasn't on my fucking list. Okay. Back to
Bro,
the...
do I get a free monthly sub to Jen's channel?
No, okay. I told you to not pay them, though.
I think she snapped.
I said not to pay them. Yeah. Oh no! Don't meow. Yeah, I know you're so tired. No, that's... yeah, just rest for now. Just do that. There were no music notes. That was the wrong answer, but that felt like the correct thing, and I stand by it.
You still got 3 from earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You didn't have. I don't think you had to pay 5,000 yen.
Yeah, I said I'm just gonna pay her entire ass hospital bill, and my bank account will be 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't remember seeing that message, Ashley. That doesn't mean you didn't send it, because I have been a bit spaghetti brain over the last 48 hours, which I should probably... I'll send you a message after this. I feel like I should warn you about some stuff. There's Ashley. Ashley, would you like to know the last message you sent me? So, it was you asking something specific about, the homebrew spell I made for you. And then after that, it was while I was playing Vampire, when we took a break, you specifically waited until break time so you didn't distract me during the game, saying, I hope if we ever meet Finch's ex, we don't have to have a cage match. That was the only conversation this weekend.
I have so many questions now.
I mean, you watched the VTM stream.
No, like, I'm thinking about Finch's exes now. Like, I have questions. I have in-game questions.
I think it was just the idea of, like, we ran into the 1X and
yeah.
had to have the cage match. Yes. So anyways. And then we had a discussion based on that.
All right.
Okay, we're at rank 7.
I'll see you later then.
Oh, God. I mean, I know she's not gonna... Whoops, it hit the microphone. I know she's not gonna die. Ooh, because we still have three ranks to go, but... Okay. It's Sunday early morning.
Yo.
Hey, Sojiro, I'm gonna go hang out with your daughter.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna attempt one more time to find Sweet Potato Man. Because there was questions over whether it was evening or afternoon, apparently. So we're gonna try that, because it is Sunday afternoon. So we're gonna try that if it'll let me. Hit the microphone again. Why is this happening?
Because you're very upset at me, because I've upset you 4 times today.
Yeah.
You're shaking my house.
I was gonna do the Baron voice, but then I realized I was queuing it up, and I was like, oh no, I shouldn't say James's last name on stream. Never mind. So I can't do it. But I don't have enough syllables.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for not saying my last name on Twitch, even though it's blasted all over Twitter.
I mean, same thing. It's one of those things. Like, there's an IMDb page for me, but I still don't like my last name being said on stream. So
that's true.
I feel like there's a difference.
Yeah, it's also why I keep my children's name hidden between just the youngest daughter, just the oldest daughter. Like, I would hate for everyone to know that they're Copernicus and Virgil. So wait, let's cut that.
Haru, she's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Thanks, cowboy.
Well then.
Oh god, exams are gonna fucking start. Great, so I'm gonna have to quiz myself on that stuff. Who wants to talk to me? Okay, it's you. We're gonna go try to find Sweet Potato Man.
Hey, save your game.
Oh, good call.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, I did one good today. I did one good.
Oh, it's Sunday. I can buy shit. Never mind. I can't buy shit. Okay, great.
It was sponsored by Big Bang, and they pulled out their sponsorship for some reason or another. Weird.
Okay. This way? Yes. No, this way. Okay, there we go. Sweet Potato Man? It's sweet. Okay, it's the afternoons. Oh god, it's only 10? And I can only buy one? Oh my fucking god, kill me. Alright, where are all of the vending machines? There's one here. Oh, these are HP. Hey, these are HP. I don't give a shit. And there's one...
By the laundry.
Yeah. Nope, too far. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, then you can help. Haru grow some great vegetables to give you SP.
So I probably can't go hang out with anybody I actually care about. Oh, I could get Yusuke's. Oh, wait, no, Yusuke's Mercer. I don't care. I keep thinking Yusuke's too close to Yosuke, and then I think about blonde guy, so then I think about Ryuji.
Yeah, no, I follow your train of thought. Matt Mercer, if you're watching, she actually does love you. It's okay.
I do. I genuinely do. I just don't care about your character in this particular game because I don't like that party member. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep digging that hole.
There you go.
I guess I hang out with Futaba.
Did Haru say she wanted to hang out with you?
No, she was just saying like she was just doing like a minorly guilt trip check-in with me. So
yeah, I mean you did kill her dad, so
Oh my god. All right, let's do this. Go see her. I'm right in front of her. Oh, is it Is it gonna do it? Okay, good.
I mean, knowing her character, I think texting her right in front of her is still her preferred way of communicating.
Probably. With the whole texting through the door thing when we first met her, that makes sense.
Yeah. Ashley, thank you for saying I always do good. I try to do good. That's the intent is the important part there.
All right, let's go.
Whether it's giving the right advice at the right moment or just trying to share the things I love with a friend of mine that I thought she might enjoy and severely misjudged. The intent was there.
The intent was there. It's okay, you've got Persona and I've got Blood on the Clock Tower, so...
I wasn't gonna say it. I was just gonna quietly bear that burden of how much I dislike that.
We haven't been able to play that in a couple of months. We finally get to do it on Friday, and I'm very excited.
Ooh, fun!
Hi.
Oh god, this is the perfect awful couple.
Internet, ship it.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm like constantly hanging out with girls, thank you very much.
Yeah.
friend is... I was gonna say.
They knew. Atlas knew.
Oh my god, that feels rude to say in-game, but I'm so glad it was there. He's in my class.
Oh, that's right.
Oh god. Please say something wildly inappropriate, and he's gonna answer it. Oh, you actually explained the thing. Okay. Oh, no, he is making it weird. Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's gonna break character.
Really?
No, I think you're right. Be supportive.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, 3 notes. Okay, I need you to stop. Oh my god, I hope he goes, oh, do you play D&D? And like this is gonna be what makes him click. Oh no, he's not into that.
Let me see.
He's more into Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh. James, are you saying you're Mishima in this game?
No. I'm Joker. I'm cool. Everyone loves me. I solve everyone's problems. I'm as a 16-year-old. There's a meme out there that everyone plays Joker, but secretly everyone is Mishima, which is why everyone hates him, because they feel like that little bit of themselves in Mishima. They're like, no, I hate him.
That's funny. Uh-oh, the floodgates are gonna open.
Yes.
Very serious. That's it. When Jen is drunk, this is how you ask a question, this is how you know shit's about to get serious. Oh my god,
Very
yes.
true. Very true.
Oh, Mishima, stop. Oh no! Stop talking! That was the only thing. Do you want her to process the rest of what you said? I don't think so. Be glad she focused on that.
Exactly.
I see.
Uh-oh. What a fucking brutal thing to say to somebody. Big NPC energy.
Yeah. What a great insult.
Yes, savage. Oh my god.
All right.
Incredible.
This is one of my favorite social link interactions, mostly because of Mishima's expense, which is perfect.
Yeah, I like that she keeps calling him the wrong name too.
I want to call people NPCs now.
Yeah.
NPC energy.
It's an insult I always like forget about. I really need to I really need to try to keep this in my rotation.
All right.
Oh god. Oh my. Also savage. Hey, what are you up to this going home?
Don't know.
Leaving alone.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right.
How fucking terrible is this?
I love it.
Please be Mishima texting me. God, that would have been so funny.
That'll be later tonight. It's like, hey, so is Futaba talking about me at all?
Yeah.
Not even a little. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, speak her language. There you go. Well, I didn't get music notes. I thought that was gonna be the thing to do. Fucking. All right.
She could feel that it was disingenuous.
I tried to get on your level and just fucking now I just feel dirty.
Who's the NPC now, Jen?
God. I like that I didn't bother to interrupt her and fix it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, you're back.
I am back. You act like I don't come back here every night. Uh-oh.
So one thing that you can do on Sunday night, if you go to the bar that's out in the red light district, if you can only work you can work that job I think any night, but specifically on Sunday nights.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, if
Wait,
you work
can I actually work there yet? I thought we tried to do that and I couldn't.
We could try again, and if nothing happens, then you can do something else with your evening. But the advantage to working the bar Sunday night is that a bunch of people are there, and you get to choose, like, oh, I want to talk to the confident person.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna boost my
Yeah, I remember
or-
that mechanic from Persona 4. I remember having this. Here's the thing: is I remember having that conversation before about Persona 5, and I feel like we tried to do it, and there was something I was missing.
Yeah, I don't know if like we just needed to advance the story enough, but
Haru.
no,
not surprised
Flash,
she
I have
seems down.
never read that.
You should keep her in your thoughts.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing that.
Still,
Morgana. Oh my
despite
god.
how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
She needs a backbone to carry that big axe in the combat.
All right, well, I'm not fucking talking to you. Okay, so
Straight up,
I don't remember which one it is. Is it
that one. Shinjuku. Crossroads.
Oh, well, too late.
That's alright. Yeah, you could.
I was retaining when you said, oh, in the red light district, so that's just where my brain, like, I already had that queued up as an action. I'm just gonna do that because I don't want to figure out where to walk.
Oh, honey.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, hey!
That's rough.
Yeah.
I guess you have to advance Ahoya's story, which is not worth it.
Yeah.
It is 100% not worth advancing her story, even to a seasoned Persona veteran who likes the series. I still don't recommend her social link because it is terrible.
Shima.
You could always take Gwen to the Yas Club.
I'm just trying if there's anything else I should be doing. I don't think I need. I'm gonna go. Is this where the DVD rental shop is?
The DVD rental shop is in Shibuya.
Is it in
Central
Shibuya?
Street?
Okay.
Yep.
I thought there was something there, maybe, or video game rental. Something was there, but okay.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah, and Akihabara is the video game rental place.
Where's? I guess I just go to Central Street.
Yeah, and then make a hard left.
And by left we mean.
That's right.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to go to the bookstore.
No, I said I swear to God, someone in chat, please confirm I did not just replace words and not recognize it. I said
No,
DVD rental, and then
that's probably on me. I was thinking you were still looking for books.
I mean I am, but I don't think I can get to anything else yet.
Okay.
Because I was trying to think of things I could do with to get the things I still need proficient. I don't have a lot of stuff that's getting proficiency up, so yeah, we'll take that one. So yeah, like now that I have progressed some stuff, sure, we'll check the bookshop, but I am not.
Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. I still don't have anything here.
Of course, the minute I mention Shibuya, Chloe comes out of nowhere, like out of my vent. Like, hey, Chloe, who let you out of the basement? Come on.
Okay, so yeah, so I still don't have any new books or anything, so I at least have that. I have a new DVD, so I will, because I can't work in the evenings, right?
Unless it's the
bar that I can't work. So
yeah.
So I guess. Was this the thing I could look at?
It improves proficiency.
Okay. I guess I could go eat at Big Bang. Oh, is Big Bang Burger even still open? I want to see. Oh yeah, I can go in. It's just fine.
Well, just because the CEO got brutally murdered doesn't mean the franchises stop.
Okay. So
I
yeah.
can hear you through the walls, Chloe.
So yeah, we'll go see if I can. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll work here so I can get proficiency up.
Chloe, I would like you to know in Jen's campaign, there was an NPC named Chloe, and I have to mentally check myself. Like,
You say that like it's not your fucking fault. You made that choice. That is your NPC that you invented.
I never said it was your fault, Jen.
you heavily implied it. Like, oh, there's an NPC with the same name but pronounced a little bit differently, and I have to think so hard about. Bitch, you made that choice.
I did, and I have to think hard about it every single time.
Oh, the guy
That's
is here. This is awkward.
This is 5 times I've disappointed Jen tonight.
Yeah, we're going for a record.
Nice work.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have to memorize stuff. That's good. I remember that being a thing like the last time I came here. That's good.
Man.
Chloe is you in that dress you wore to the Video Game Awards.
No way.
There's so many umbrellas back here.
Let's head back.
Okay. I should sit. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just killing sands over here. I'm gonna save as soon as it'll let me, and we'll call it a stream.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh, this place has a lot of umbrellas. Next day, it rains.
Yeah, they were just being prepared, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's an exam day. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to answer a bunch of questions before I do this.
That's all right. You can power through it. I believe in you.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Chloe, how are you doing? Hope life is going well, gaming is going well, all of the above is going well.
Chloe, this would be reminding you that you said
have gone off the deep end,
oh,
don't
God.
you think?
At the beginning of the stream, after we had a conversation, you said you'd send me a message, and I'm just reminding you to send me a message so you don't think that I'm ignoring you for several weeks because you didn't actually send the message that you meant to send. I don't want to do that dance again. Everything sure is going. Oh, good. That sounds good.
Yay?
I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
They did change his heart to stop.
Yeah, I mean, he sucked ass, so, like, he kind of deserved it.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too?
He also deserved it.
I thought they
And
were
it was also a
bad,
dump
but
truck
I
that
never
killed
expected
him.
they'd turn
Yeah.
out to be murderers.
Yeah, he didn't die of a heart attack. He died of getting hit by a fucking semi.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Yeah, we changed his heart to malfunction.
Well, shall we begin?
I logicked my way through this by trying to count before. What are my options? 18's too few. 32 sounds good.
Ooh, we can do this.
Yay, jazz hands.
Okay, alright, here we go. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of the colors black and white. Oh, I don't. The number of colors used to be different. They were this all the same color before? I don't know how you could make that be 3 colors and make it make sense. It has to have all been 1. Okay. Broadcast with no visuals, then it wouldn't fucking matter what the ball looked like. Black and white picture? Okay. Great. What a weird fucking essay question. Why are soccer balls the way they are?
Why soccer ball? Look at that. See, we're going to blitz through these exams. No problem. 2 questions a day.
Every time I hear that percentage sound, I'm waiting to hear
still rooting for
like
the
that was always like the contact sound after the attack. Every time, and it's just not coming. It's like, it's leaving me hanging.
You have determination.
Oh, God.
You know they're murderers,
Bum,
right?
bum, 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 bum.
Yay, I'm proud of you, Farron.
Yeah, way to go, Farron. You did the right. That was the right move.
I know I might have sounded sarcastic. I just want to be very clear that wasn't sarcastic. I am proud of you. I know that's hard to confront somebody, even over something that's just like in a game. I understand that's difficult, and I'm proud of you for actually doing it. So, good job. And if he's a dick, give me his full name and address because I just want to have a conversation.
I just want to talk. Want to talk.
Just want to talk to him. Just want to talk to him about my landscaping services.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
I think he stuck to his gun all right, and that's the problem right now.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
It's not even class time right now. We're just fucking chilling.
And every minute is class time.
All right, more things. I remember the guillotine. Oh, who did the thing, not who was it named after. And I remember learning this last time.
Ooh, we can do
Yay!
this.
Yay! Persona's educating. Whee!
What is the reason most people cannot become a Cobra official? This would. They don't have the guts. So this would be the most limiting thing.
Ooh, we
Okay,
can
good.
do this.
Great.
Their guts aren't rank 5.
God, it's just tanking. I would really like to save the game now, please.
Have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are
See you,
murderers
Joe.
among
Bye,
us.
Joe.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a phantom thief the other day.
Was it Ryuji?
Was it Mishima?
For real? You gotta report that.
Oh, God.
Oh, crap. You think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Oh, my God.
I'd like to imagine it's like a blurry photo of Mishima walking like Bigfoot.
There are trees for some reason. Oh, we get to... Joe is leaving, but he's leaving the stream on so that way we can talk to Giz. So, who's my favorite little potato? Mishima is pretty much like half cryptid, so... Is it the same bitchy teacher? Oh, no, it's this one. Different bitchy teacher.
Okay, class, let's get started.
All right, what do I need to try to remember from this game? What is it? Oh, God, I don't remember talking about this in the game. I do know what this is,
Ooh, we can do this.
but I don't remember that being in Persona. Oh, I vaguely remember this one because there was something about, like, watermelons or whatever. But it wasn't that. 3 Bs in all of Europe was the first thing it said.
Ooh, we can do this.
And then it was like watermelons in the sun or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck?
Watermelons in the sun. We asked NASA and they calculated it for us. Exactly 3 watermelons. Yay,
Yay.
The police are here again?
Oh my god.
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Uh-oh.
Seriously?
Uh-oh.
I read the
How could
same
Ryuji
thing
do
online.
this?
Apparently public security is already on the move.
Please be the random person that girl was talking about. Oh no. Oh no. You can't just say it's me after that conversation. You were listening, right? Okay. Oh my god. Hello?
It's open.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Welcome.
Okay. Are you trying to play it cool, or do you not know who she is?
Huh?
I'm not all that great at chatting with you. That's your job, sir!
I'm more of think of me as like a mannequin just here to give the illusion of socializing, but no, I'm terrible at chatting.
You have my thanks.
This is so uncomfortable, and not for any of the reasons like it normally is.
Well... Quite.
Oh boy. I really love his commitment to the apple juice.
You know, sometimes people just like weird things. You know, he likes apple juice. Sometimes, you know, people like you're really big into sweet potatoes. I will just, you know, broadcast Vampire the Masquerade to anyone who will listen.
I was like, yeah. Sometimes you like Vampire the Masquerade. Sometimes you like Persona. You know.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their quirks.
I definitely don't have Persona 3 Day on my calendar to remind me on Friday, and I definitely am not considering putting in a PTO day for next Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Carl, there's nothing wrong with apple juice. I just appreciate that this is a grown adult who is supposed to be a mental health professional in a school setting, and he just always has a box of apple juice. Like, not even like a glass of it, and not even like sometimes, and he has other beverages. It's just like, it's always the apple juice. It's always the box of apple juice.
Do you think he struggles to put the straw in?
Oh, 100%. I do also, I'm actually surprised. The only reason I think they didn't, like, render the apple juice box with the little holdy flaps folded out is because it would have made it harder to render in the context of the video game. If this was a real life person, he would absolutely have the flaps out so he could hold on to it.
Well, you don't want to squeeze the box because then the juice,
there
the
it
apple
is.
juice will come up. Oh, no.
Yes.
He's not good at talking to people. He's not a Neanderthal. He knows how to drink a box of apple juice. He's a civilized man.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Oh, God. Maruki, please. Oh, boy. Womp womp.
I'm not allowed to feel lonely at the table. I'm the NPC.
Okay, we're fine. We're good. Everything's great. Oh my God, are you gonna help me save? You're gonna,
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
You can go help her with her great vegetables.
Let me just
What a
save the
How troubling.
No, we are going to end the stream on great vegetables, Jen.
That's
What
fine.
do
As
you
long
want
as it
to
lets
know?
me save right afterwards, that's fine. Do you want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me?
Yeah, sure.
You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
Yeah, huh? You could. I know all the things. I don't need. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. What can I do to help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you.
I feel like she was gonna say that regardless of which option I picked.
I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life.
What else could there possibly fucking be?
The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
You're a 16-year-old kid. You can help me with that, right? It's like a movie. Can these wacky teenagers run a multinational conglomerate? Find out.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'd end up involved in company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks.
And who's to say they're not just like... I don't know if I would trust any of them either to not just be like setting themselves up.
It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I
It's
don't
like
know who I can trust.
it's like they knew what you were gonna say every single time. It is uncanny. It is uncanny.
It's not uncanny. Here's the thing. Is with all the things that I've nailed, it's not that it's uncanny. It's that it is actually. It follows a pattern. It all just follows a pattern. And the one thing I do real good is pattern recognition, especially in narratives. That is, like, that's why I can't watch movies. I know how they're, like, you get a third of the way in, I know all the shit. It is very rare for one to, like, actually pull an actual surprise on me without the surprise being, like, bullshit, there was no indicate, you know, like, that kind of thing where it just, like, comes completely out of left field and that, like, they're like, ha, gotcha, we withheld information so that way you couldn't know. Fuck those things. But it's like, if they leave a narrative trail, I find it immediately and know where it's gonna go.
Yeah. The new Star Wars trilogy did that really well. It's just like, I don't know where this is going because you're just introducing stuff. Just
I gave up on that. Like, I watched the first one of the new trilogy and then I just couldn't. I was like, this did nothing for me, so I never watched the other two.
It took me a while. I'm sorry. Let's get through this so you can say.
They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people.
And so I'm telling the person who I'm not entirely convinced is not responsible for my father's death.
It's come full circle.
I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only
Not like
people
talking
I've
to
consulted
Maruki.
at this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
Sure. Hey, you've got a whole bunch of money. I know someone who could use a whole bunch of money right now.
In return,
I'll teach you how to grow vegetables.
What can I do to help you?
Oh, I just have all of this money. All of this money. What am I gonna do?
How about this?
Ruki should qualify. He drinks juice and eats lunch with fellow thieves. You are correct. He is closer to her viewpoint than he is to other adults, that's for sure.
You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house.
That is kind of impressive, actually.
To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happened.
I bury my enemies here.
Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
Sure, I'll just stand here not saving my game.
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
There's a joke here. There's a joke here. But I can't figure out how to word it, so everyone just use your imaginations.
It's a scary place in there, Jen.
Yeah, how do they taste?
There it is. There it is.
Oh, boy. Hey, remember last stream when we went to Dometown?
I was just about to say that. Like, yeah, is this taking Gwen to Dometown?
Just kidding. Oh my god. It's mostly normal things like tomatoes and zucchini.
Normal things.
They're definitely unique, though. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask of you.
This is a really weird segue, Haru, but continue.
I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables.
Who?
Oh, yes, so we can... Sojiro.
Oh, okay. I was like, I know this name.
Yeah, so you could have another father figure in a game go, great vegetables.
God.
Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
There's some wheat in there too. I swear to God, if we call wheat a vegetable in this game too, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion.
Under normal circumstances, yes. I think he does know your father just died, like, in really spectacular fashion, and I think even if the vegetables are bad, he would not say that to you.
I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good.
Okay, I'm glad you have that much control over it.
Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Sure, why not, while we can continue to have cutscenes.
Yay!
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Oh, and now this one's out of my left ear cup.
They're moving.
No, I'm facing the other way in the room! That's actually really impressive.
I know.
Because before my back was to the camera, and so, yeah, it would be the same side. That's wild.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
What'd you find out?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The hood of your jacket is phasing through your hair, Futaba.
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Will the real medjed please stand up?
Oh,
Joker, sit down.
the guy who called himself medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed?
Yeah, and this one was different from any of those ones. You know she's tracking this shit, so this is more about it being a setup.
Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
If it was cut and paste, if you can tell it's cut and pasted, that's not somebody who knows what they're doing, so that's not actual medjed stuff.
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official medjed member.
So someone used the medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
I'm begging you to find the brain cell. There it is! You see it floating across the screen. It just went over Futaba. There it is. It's right there. Someone grab it. Thank you, Farron.
She's so short, she can't reach it.
It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment.
Did we grab the brain cell?
What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no
You shut up. You never have the brain cell. You just talked about how you probably failed all your exams. What is on your hand? Or is there just a weird phasing? It's the cuff of your pants. Never mind. It's lined up very badly, though.
It is.
I actually thought the same as Makoto. Why's that? Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website.
Bumping Okumura up.
There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
I don't know why it was necessarily illegal, but okay.
For summer
Mishima
vacation,
said
the
no.
access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture.
Was me saying all of this has been a setup on your sticky note of things that I fucking said? Because you could check that one off.
Both medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result.
On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
And there's the brain cell leaving the screen.
So the culprit was planning to put the
That's
blame on
going
us
back.
from the start? No way. This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
I don't think that's true. I think Futaba's about to say something.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct,
Well, never mind.
that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Yeah, feel real stupid now, don't you?
We gotta be overthinking things.
No, the problem is the constant underthinking. We are now thinking normal levels.
I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up...
That we'd be real stupid, wouldn't we?
Then, what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey,
We can solve this with
you think
more
we're falling
murder.
into another trap, even at this very moment?
I'm gonna break my rule of...
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them.
This feels a little Gwenny.
A little bit, yeah.
We need to find clues, no matter what.
We have to travel to the 4 elemental planes to find clues to get back at them.
Me?
Hey.
I was told you
Meanwhile-
recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command.
Yeah, that explains why there were so many of them to arrest me at your weird casino.
I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
Yeah, you do.
But I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Meanwhile...
Yeah.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated.
That didn't
It's
answer
all
my
over
question.
for me if I can't win this.
Okay, but you can't. You should sleep a little bit.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
But yes.
Is this how Gwen and Arturo conversations went before everything went down?
No, but only because we didn't really have conversations.
Okay.
So... yeah. There's a lot to unpack in that relationship.
Sis has her
Yeah.
sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
I'm gonna say all of this out loud while she's in the other room.
Yeah. What was that, Makoto? Nothing? I do like how, out of all of the party members, they will cut to Makoto the most. Like, how many times have they cut to just, like, Ryuji by himself or An by herself? Because they know, it's like, we built a magnificent character here that's not the main character.
Yeah.
That's why she's queen and no other name. Like shoulder pads or something else.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna find anything. Definitely not a bunch of text message chains.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, certainly not this app on our phone that they will definitely not confiscate.
Alright, I can save and we can be done! Hallelujah!
We did it! And I only did 5 bads tonight.
God, that was kind of a lot. That was kind of a lot for you.
You know what? I'm allowed to have one every 2 years, okay?
Oh my god. So that means you're just not allowed anymore.
No. That was a statistical anomaly, and I'm nothing if not statistical.
Anyways. Hey, we're done now. Let's see.
Thanks, Cole.
What the fuck is... Yeah, we get it. Oh, today this might actually be a good James Ruins Everything day. I'm gonna write this down. Maybe this gets added. Let's see.
Where is this getting written down?
James Ruins Everything Day is now the 24th of Jan. Oh no! No, we're wrapping up. But thank you. All right, James Ruins Everything Day is now January 24th, and I'm even writing the note. Persona 5 stream. James fucked up 5 whole times.
5 whole times.
Putting that down.
Yay.
Let's see. Oh, Maddie's streaming. We're gonna raid Maddie.